But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick and ride. Out here switching sides. Causing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not show it. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your seven victim hells free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing ass in the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars the end and she won't call her. You didn't see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they need enough to drive horsepower. Steve's punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning, ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut buzzing. Twitter family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love it, hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Hello, Creighton. Hello, Matthew.
Imagine if like the show started and I just puked like to the side. It was like, I'm good. We're
No,
good.
It's like, ban.
We're good.
Just right off,
We're all
off,
good.
right off camera.
We're here. We're tired.
We're tired?
I'm tired.
I'm going to keep it real. I'm kind of tired.
Well, yeah, you guys were. Did you do Dave and Buster's today, or did you just do video games?
We did video games.
Just
But,
video
dude, me and Mike laid patio.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, literally, the patio. You didn't see it? It's like
No, I
it's
did.
Like done.
I did. I just
it's
wasn't-
like almost done.
It
There's
looks
like,
good.
There's like 8 or 10 feet left that we have to fill in, which will be
Feet,
literally.
you say.
It is several hundred inches.
Is that what you? Is that several hundred inches?
Yeah,
Huh.
like my penis. But we're like one. We have to go buy some more bricks. Sadly, like we're pretty sure we're gonna run out of bricks. We might. We're like either we think we're gonna have just enough, or we're gonna not have like 40. We've done the calculations.
Let me
like
have
a few
the bricks
times.
if you guys have any left over.
No,
I just need them
no, we need
for
'em.
something.
We need them. We're gonna have to go buy more bricks anyway
For what?
for Narnia. Beyond
Well,
the
you guys are
fence.
bricking up Narnia.
Yeah, eventually. We're gonna have like a brick like patio floor out there as
You
well.
know what you guys should do to
What?
make it last longer? Build it out of Legos. Like just really like big fucking like.
But
No, like,
imagine-
hear me out.
imagine
Hear me out.
stepping on
Hear me
those
out.
It's almost like using bricks. Or
No, no, no,
something.
no, no, no. But like, look, you
The
know, you
thing
can put
Legos
you
model.
can put the smooth stuff on top of the little prongs, so that way they won't stab you in the feet.
What's the smooth stuff? Are you talking about the
Yeah,
smooth
like the
Lego
like you know how
pieces?
like the flat smooth Lego pieces that
Yeah.
you can put on top of the others to make cool shit look cool.
Yeah, to make cool shit look cool.
Yeah,
I
there
know,
you go.
I do know exactly what you're talking
he knows
about.
exactly what I'm talking. This man
Yeah,
gets it.
I'm picking it up.
He's
you know,
picking up what I'm
it
laying
could
down.
work. It could work. It could be
Yeah.
like Lego Narnia.
Mhm.
You could reenact the Lego Star Wars games in your backyard.
Yes. See, look, Matt is thinking in 2040.
I think in 7 dimensions.
Yeah, there you go. And there it is.
I hate. so
We're off
much.
to a great start.
We're off to a very.
We're 3 months out from when we're 3 months past Christmas. And there you go.
Oh, we
9
are.
months till Christmas.
9 months till Christmas.
I need to.
Tweet George and say it's almost Christmas.
Nah.
That's an inside joke, by
You
the
should
way,
do
from
it.
like fucking years ago, from this guy we used to work with who was named George, and like every
Was
day
or is?
is his
What
name
happened
still
to him?
George?
Did he?
No. So,
pass?
anyways, we were very close friends with him. We worked with him for a long time at Learn TV, and he would always come in every day, especially like in the first semester of school, and be like, "Guys,
It's almost Christmas. It was like his thing to say.
And the Wii theme music, like the do 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 do, was his
Bum, bum,
theme
bum.
for like a long time.
I miss George. He's been he's lost a lot of weight recently.
Really? What's he
Yes.
look like?
He
Is
looks-
he buff?
No, well, yeah, but like not really buff as much as skinny right now.
Is it a depression thing, or is it like
no,
you
it's
know,
like
a
he's
weight-
going hardcore,
Ah.
like super good dieting.
Why is this loose?
I sabotaged it earlier.
Were you guys streaming earlier?
Dude, it's not. You gotta tighten the other thing.
Oh,
the
this
other.
thing.
Yeah, dude. Oh
there
my
we
God.
go. Here we go. I figured it out with no help at all.
This
I
man's
just
also
deduced it
thinking
on my own.
in 7 dimensions.
Oh shit, son.
What is it?
I got my stimmy.
Oh, you did?
My
Did you?
first 2 stimmies. I haven't got the new one
Nice.
yet.
So we're gonna be rolling in dough.
No,
basically.
I'm. We're not doing anything.
Me and you, we're going to the beach.
I've got some money going into my savings account.
You, my, Creighton's money? I feel like it's all just our money.
Yeah,
you
there
know?
we go.
Creighton's, yes.
It's our money together.
Our, yes.
Yeah, you know.
It's a community thing, you know?
Yeah.
Guess my baby is popping out on Christmas Day. Is the new dude drinking pimple puss? That is still also lemonade. I don't know why you have such problems.
I love
understanding.
that. Like she refers to it as pimple pus.
I don't know that I can drink that.
Congratulations
I don't know
to
if
you,
I-
Kat.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
know if I
ruining
like
that
that.
for me. I'm going to have trouble.
I feel bad for you.
It's, you know,
It's weird not like it's weird looking up there and not seeing the third party, like the third person shot of like everybody of the whole setup anymore. I've gotten so used to that now. I'm really like not sure if I'm gonna wanna like once I get my 4th camera like fixed up and everything, if I'm gonna wanna keep that on the chat. I kind
here
of
we
like
go.
keeping the chat on screen.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
I
found a
like the-
good.
I like the chat.
I found a good Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Okay, well. Okay,
Sorry,
fine. I'll do the
We're
weather.
not. We don't have to rush it. I just found a good one, and I'm happy.
Are you sure? It's
Yeah.
kind of depressing. I don't
What
get
is
to
it?
look at your legs, Charlie. Listen, Kat, you hardly can see them anyway. I always wear long sleeve leg clothing.
Let me see what you're wearing.
They are Space Jam
wearing?
joggers.
You're wearing those today? It seems pretty hot to wear those.
No, it's
It's humid in here.
humid.
Yeah, muggy. That's the way we and Matt.
I feel like you've
described
just
it.
been moving for a
It's
while.
brisk, but in a warm way.
And you're
Yeah.
eating. Like you're doing a lot of movement.
No, I just.
It's muggy outside.
It's like humid.
Very, very humid. Very, very frisk.
No, do it now. Wait,
The
do what? Wait,
frisk.
do what now? Wait, hold on. What are we doing?
She wants to do the Urban Dictionary word of the day, or you're showing your legs.
Was I wearing shorts last night?
No, you were in pants last night.
I thought so.
You were in like the
Oh yeah.
fucking Rick and Morty pants.
No, the other ones, the Baby Yoda ones. The Rick and Morty ones are on the ground next to us.
Oh, so you were wearing them.
You can
earlier.
see it if you look at the the picture you took,
Oh, if you look at the VOD.
or the picture you took. Like
What
I just
picture
said.
I took? Oh, the
Of us
I
touching
know what
feet.
you're talking about. Yeah.
The feet pick.
Mm-hmm.
Feet pic.
The
Wow.
multiple feet, the plural of feet, the feets, the foot.
Is it
Foots.
feet with an S, or is it like
I
a
think it's just
geese goose?
I think it's
thing,
just
you
feet.
know?
Look at all those feet.
Or like a moose meese thing.
Meese isn't real.
Meese isn't
It's
real.
a fake word.
Well,
It's
fuck.
footsin.
Footsin, lots of footsin.
The tables and yeah.
Foots and hands. You know, that should be the name of a soap.
Foots and hands and foots and hands and
Foots and hands and foots and hands and foots and hands and
foots and hands and foots.
It's feetsies. Feetsis.
Ah.
Feetsis.
Fetuses.
Hello, OA. OA, your boyfriend is here.
Hey,
Look,
OA.
it's Matt.
Matt.
By the way, guys, Matt is here.
Matty B.
Matt, we decided yesterday on the podcast that Matt was going to be on this podcast for no reason other than we wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
Because Matt is fun people, and we're going to probably...
Matt's good people, not just fun people.
Yes.
Hello,
Good people.
Kat. I'm Credence in chat.
Yeah, ex-Credence in chat who was here last night
Charlie
for a lot
does
of the
not do a
podcast.
good impression of Matt, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you. I agree. I don't like the. I mean, I hope my
Hi,
voice
Matt.
isn't.
I'm
as-
Kat.
I don't like
Matt,
that.
do you like feet?
No, I sound like a Poindexter with
Yeah.
like the pen and the like.
Yeah.
You know, I
and
can
while
see
while
it.
there's definitely that
That
like in
energy's
there,
there,
but like
there's more.
no,
I
there's
can't
more
be
to it than
defined
that. Like
just
Matt's
that.
a freak in the sheets. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You gotta
Ah,
convey
Credence so is into feet.
that. Matt's a freak in the sheets, and you gotta convey that with your voice. So you know, I'm not asking you
No.
to do a perfect impression, but I'm
a
asking you to
feet
do a
in the
perfect
sheets, if you will.
impression. Yeah, a fiend in the.
I want Jacob in here.
Halal in the streets, haram in the sheets. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Is there a Harambe joke in there?
Matt, listen.
No,
I wanna publicly say on the podcast that
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a little disappointed in you lately.
And me?
Yeah, just a little tiny bit.
Why are you
For what?
disappointed at
I
Matt?
miss spending time with you, man.
I have to
Look,
work.
Matt-
I know you have a
Matt-
job now,
Matt's
and
busy.
I
He's
know that
doing
that's really
grown-up
good for you,
things.
and you're making money. But I'm just gonna take the selfish road on this, and I'm upset about
Hey,
it.
Look,
listen. I'd
look.
like to point out that I am here
Look,
at,
Charlie.
at past midnight on a weekday. I have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, he
I
does
have
have to work tomorrow.
I have meetings and such that I don't remember what they're on my calendar.
Charlie, you got to look at it like this. We've all been in like our phase 4 of the MCU point where we're just off doing our own shit, and then we'll all come together for the next Avengers level threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and you are doing our thing. We're like the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm obviously
I'd say
Ant-Man,
we're
and
more
you're the
like
Wasp.
we're much more like I'll take that. She's way more badass. But I think we're way more like of the Falcon and Winter Soldier than
We hate
anything.
each other.
Yeah,
Who's
first
our
off,
Cap?
that's the
Is
easiest.
Matt our
thing.
Cap?
No, our Cap is probably
Tori?
low key. Maybe Tori.
I don't like this analogy.
If it's not Tori, who would it be? Who would our Cap be if it's not Tori?
David.
David, our teacher,
Yeah.
or David, our our
He's
teacher?
old enough.
That's a good point. But then one of us would have to be his age. I guess I could be his age to fill
Yeah,
in the
you-
canon of
you
me
are.
being old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But that doesn't
so I'm
fit
Bucky. I'm
that
Bucky, and you're
doesn't fit
Falcon.
in the canon of like me going to the dark side for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'd be Falcon and you'd be Bucky.
Yeah, I'm the hot one.
Yeah, but
First
he's-
of all,
he's the
how dare
Winter
you? Anthony
Soldier.
Mackie is gorgeous.
He is, but like everybody loves the edgy guy with hair hanging in his face. That was what sold
He doesn't have
all
hair
those
hanging in
tickets
his
for
face
Winter Soldier.
anymore.
Not anymore.
That's not what sold
But that's
those
what sold
tickets.
tickets for Winter Soldier. Everybody's like, "Ooh, who's this guy?"
What?
He's got
Hello, 2%.
he's got seen hair in his
But-
face. He's edgy. He's got a metal arm. What's his story?
I'm in here every single night. To be fair, Kat has been here every night since she's started to show you. How does Moses make coffee,
I
Chris?
bruise it. I know this one. I know this. I know your trick.
He brews it. The shirts are on. Oh, hey, it's a guy. That's Matt. You see him in chat as ex-Credence.
Or is he a guy?
Shut
He
the
is
fuck up.
pretty
bold-
ambiguous.
bold-
Fuck you guys.
Bold of you to assume that he's
Yeah.
a man, and slightly offensive, just because he looks like a man.
I break the bonds of your sexual identity.
He has pronouns in his description on Twitter.
The
Matt doesn't
pronouns
have
in
a
my
Twitter.
tongue go far beyond your mortal understanding.
Matt, how was your day today?
It was good. It was really good. I actually solved tickets at work. So
Tickets.
yeah, or well, they're
What do you
called
mean?
cases. So clients send in cases whenever they have issues with our software. So I got to finally touch those and solve those. So that felt good. Work sending me.
You touched
to,
all those tickets?
Oh, I touched all over them.
Oh, okay.
And then
Well, that's intense.
work is sending me to they're paying for me to take a web development class, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna be like the shit
I
at
hope
some point.
that's the goal.
You
He
can
looks
help us
like
make a
small
website.
Creighton.
You got big Creightons.
They're
small
about-
I
like,
prefer.
I know
prefer
that they-
Creighton looks like Big Matt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but really, to be
Wait.
fair, you guys are pretty similar in size. Other than
Ah.
Creighton's head is just fucking absurdly big,
Yeah, I do
That's
have a big
true.
head. I've been.
and it
told.
always looks like Creighton has really wide shoulders because he's always wearing fucking blazers.
I do have wide shoulders. though.
Sure, but they're not like pointy like that. You're not like big. You don't have a big like Dorito frame like you've been in
A
the gym
big
for 8
Dorito.
years.
Well, I don't want a Dorito frame though.
Well, that's-
I'm big
no, I'm
without
saying that's-
looking big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't like your shoulders don't look like that.
I'm like a cartoon character, just with very wide shoulders and very
Johnny
slim
Bravo.
arms.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo minus the mass.
Yeah, and then I want.
The mass, but not
I
the
want.
shape.
I want
is
the
wrong.
hair. You got the Johnny Bravo hair actually. If we're being honest.
Yeah.
If I need to. Right now, it's more the.
Did you see my tweet by the way? Oh, you don't have Twitter, do you, Matt?
I made a Twitter at one point. I do not use it.
Oh, okay. I
How dare
tweeted
you.
about Charlie today. It was pretty funny.
What was the
Oh,
tweet?
I'll show you. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my Twitter at Acron on.
I like that
Twitter.
plug there.
I know,
like that
right?
little-
That's a subtle marketing move.
Charlie with that ass, yummy. First of all, 2% listen. You couldn't have seen it for long enough to deliberate.
I disagree. He could have. He walked very slow. It was like Baywatch out there. You know what I mean?
Charlie Boy Watch.
Oh, Creighton, I got a perfect score on my exam I didn't study for.
Nice. Wow.
A perfect score.
Yeah.
She's gonna help me with
What?
my case for what were we saying? She's gonna help me with again. Like my
Oh,
case for,
setting up a trust.
Yes. I'm putting.
Why do you want to trust?
I'm
You're
putting
12 years old.
I'm putting the Lincoln in the trust.
You should not study for tests more often.
Yeah,
is
there you
what I'm
go.
hearing.
That's exactly what I'm hearing.
Matt, I like your
So-
sweatshirt. It looks really cool.
So this is why I tweeted today.
Thank you so much. It's Medusa because I fucking love Greek mythology and Medusa's story and its retellings.
Oh
are
yeah.
like the fucking
I'm not.
best.
I'm not gonna lie though. Every time I like just see it out of the corner of my eye, I think of a Slytherin like hoodie.
I could see that. I could see
Like,
with
you
the
know,
color
and I
scheme.
think like out of the corner of my eye,
I
see
think of
that
Darth
as the
Vader every
seal.
time.
Yeah.
And so, like, then I stopped and looked at it. I'm like, oh, okay, it's Medusa.
Yeah. No, I get that. I can completely understand that.
This is what I tweeted today, though. I said, this is Charlie when someone asks him if he can play the ukulele. And then I put this picture of Conway Twitty.
How dare you?
I
I
love
hate
that.
Conway Twitty.
Like him with a guitar.
Dude, is that Charlie?
Yeah, that does kind of
the-
look like
with
Charlie.
the
don't-
hair?
I'm seeing the resemblance now.
Yeah. I could not in a mean way. I don't know anything about Conway Twitty except that you hate him at this point.
He just hates him because he interrupted an episode of Family Guy like twice.
6 episodes of
Twice.
Family Guy.
It's
6
2
episodes.
episodes.
You
It's
hate
6
him
episodes.
because you ain't him.
That's like how dare you? I didn't study and I finished a 50-question test in 15 minutes. Sounds like me in
Damn,
college, but I
Cat.
didn't ace them.
Hell yeah.
Hate us 'cause
And
they ain't
and
us.
to
The only time I ever did something like that was in geography, because it was so easy.
Is
Mr.
that the
Nelson,
one that you slept through? Which is like the
Yes.
second time this week I brought it up.
Yes, he hated me. And in the exam was exactly 100 questions. I finished it in 11 minutes, and I didn't miss a single question.
So Matt,
Because geography is fucking
Part-
easy
part
when you
of what
sit in a
you-
class for an hour and a half a day learning about it. If I sat you right here and showed you the picture of America, we did it on the podcast. Like
yeah,
we did
yeah,
it.
we took a test.
And basically, in 2 tries, we were basically acing the test
Yeah.
because once you do it one time, you're good. You remember
Yeah.
everything. It's
Okay.
easy. And like you're talking about, I'm in there for a semester. I'm in there 5 days a week. I'm in there 5 days a week looking at geography. You're telling me I'm not supposed to ace this shit without thinking about it? Like at
Yeah.
the end? Like what?
Did you learn about like any of the history of the places y'all were talking about, or just the geography of it?
Yeah,
like-
you learn some history. Like you learn history about.
'Cause I never took it. I
spec-
took U.S. history because I'm American.
Me too. Who'd you have?
I had
Mr. Sinclair.
Humphrey, and Stroud,
Oh, Sinclair was
and I had
hilarious.
what's her name? She was
College
really
is for
awesome.
nerds. I agree.
Matt, there was something I was gonna tell you. Fuck.
Yes, you were
Damn
about
it!
to.
You got me off track with what
You was like,
you were
is
saying.
there? You were leading into something. I
Is
assume like
there-
a work-related question or a
No,
or a.
it was hilarious what I was gonna ask.
Yes, Chris. Something if something like it. At least. Flint,
Flint's here.
guys, it's a rare sighting of
I
our
know,
Twitch
right?
mod that used to be the
Yeah.
best.
used to be the best.
Hey man,
Don't you throw him
Chris
under
has
the bus.
overshadowed him. Chris has been showing up lately.
Chris
I'm
is
just
a
keeping it-
mod?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Chris
The
was a
little
mod.
green sword means he's a mod.
Oh, okay. Why isn't Cat a mod?
She's been here for like 5 days.
Make
6
Why
days.
Cat
am
a
I
mod.
not a mod?
Yeah, why is Matt not a mod?
You're not here enough.
I'm feeling like, we
I
just need to
tune
put.
in
We're going to start a poll.
occasionally.
That's what I'm talking about. Occasionally,
We're going to
it's
start a
coming up.
poll
That's
on
fair.
Twitter to make Matt a mod.
I like this
I don't
idea.
care.
Yeah.
The people.
Let the people
decide.
choose.
Its answer will be meaningless.
Don't let him sway you. Boycott. I'm just kidding.
Are you at Credence on Twitter?
Podcast.
Are you at Credence on Twitter? Or what are you on
Oh
Twitter?
fuck! I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I
I'm
made
just
it like
going to
2
say
Just
make
say
Matt.
Matt.
I should be a mod. I'm a legend. Who should get mod? Matt or Cat? I mean, listen, Cat.
Matt
I
or
love you.
Cat? Oh, that's
We're
funny.
basically the same person minus
Li-
one letter.
or Cat Matt.
Listen, Cat. I love you and all, but I know Matt, and he is here a lot in chat. He's not here a lot, but he's here a lot. I want a green sword, guys. I'm not modding everyone. The only
Make
reason,
me a mod.
honestly, the only reason Chris is a mod is because Nick stopped modding him for the infam a long time ago.
Why?
And I have pity on him. No, I'm kidding, Chris. It's also because Chris is like cool and like sticks around and watches.
Cat.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said that. Was mean. I didn't mean it. I
Wow.
love you.
You're just a horrible person. And you know what? It's okay. We all
Honestly, out of all the people here, like 2% would be the next person I probably mod.
I was about to say
You know, I could see
2%.
that.
I thought 2% was already a mod. I'm not gonna
Do you
lie.
even know what a mod is?
I know we talked about like 100 and something episodes ago, and then I was like, oh, okay, I understand. And then it, like 2 years passed or a year or two passed.
Get a new mod, but not me. Oh, wait. Oh, man.
So here we are, and now we have coleslaw again. So there we go. Everything comes full circle.
The coleslaw is not staying this time.
The coleslaw is not staying because I'm gonna eat it as soon as I find a spoon.
I'll take this potato chip and eat it.
Do you guys
seen that?
remember
Wait, What's
that?
that from?
It's from. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to guess?
Tell me. I
Yeah.
have no room.
You
It's
know who we
from,
haven't seen is Hoodie. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
no,
I just
you're
thought
good.
about
He's
that.
here yesterday.
Oh,
It's-
really? Oh, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
It's from the English dub of Death Note, and that's all I know. I've
Oh,
never
I
watched
haven't
Death
seen
Note.
that.
There's just a single clip
What?
where he reaches into a bag and he says, "I'm gonna take this chip and eat it," and then he crunches down, and it's.
This sounds like something from One Punch Man.
It's amazing. I could see that.
Hey, do you know what anime this is from? Like the thing where it's like
I love you, Flint.
the soup, like he's making a soup, and he's like, "Add
We
a
guessed.
gun."
We guessed Flint.
You know what? You
I've
know
never
what?
seen that.
You've never seen that?
That sounds amazing.
Okay. I'll have to show you after the podcast because
Okay.
I've been for years. I've wondered what that's from, and it's haunted me. It's a
Flint
vine.
said that he's literally just been schooling and CSB hopping.
What's CS?
Is B hopping
Counter-Strike.
bar hopping?
Counter Strike?
Oh, CS. Oh, okay. Like
Bunny
okay, I got you.
hopping.
Bunny
Oh,
hopping.
okay.
It's a video game.
Yeah.
See, I'm dumb. I don't know all the
Those
terminology.
I know
chicken
the
tendies are
lingo.
good.
I knew
too.
bee hopping. I was like, there's no way he's saying bunny hopping, right? In my head, I was like, bar hopping? I
To
know he
me,
drinks.
I thought bee hopping was like doing something with bees and hopping.
Chris, that's a perfectly good way to put it. Copenhagen would get it for being here all the time, but can't be trusted. That is
yeah,
accurate.
that's fair.
He'd ban everyone. This guy proposed to me. He went to my high school, and he works at a company my dad helps run. Purely coincidence, he works there. He proposed you? My dad shows up today, and I told my dad a few days ago that he proposed to me on FaceTime. My dad goes up to this kid and tells him to stop texting me, so the kid blocks me on all social media.
Oh
Wait,
my
did-
god.
But
Why do you...
did you
propose
say
to
What
you.
did you say?
Yeah,
did you say yes or
Did you
no?
say
Like,
no?
were you guys in a romantic spot when you did it?
When did this happen? I said
Yeah.
no. Don't we get it.
Well, yeah, wait, whoa.
Did he pop out a ring?
Wait, where were
FaceTime.
you at during the FaceTime?
Yeah,
Like,
hold on. No. I
were you
need
guys
I
in a
need to know
romantic
everything about
location?
this person.
You
Hold
can't
on.
just drop a story like that without giving any context.
Oh, she's about to. Hold on. I need to know the guy, who he is. What's his? How?
Is this the foot guy?
There's no way it's the foot guy.
I hope it's the foot guy. Like,
A
can you
ring
imagine?
wasn't the only thing he popped out. It was FaceTime.
well,
I was in my bed. I was sleeping. I thought it was my mom calling me.
and he just proposed.
He just. Who
How-
is this person to you?
Like, how close are you guys? Like, how are you on the
He went to
comfortable
my high
enough
school.
level? How are you guys on a comfortable enough level to where he can just call you and like propose? And then you were like,
We met in 9th grade geometry class. Good class.
I heard it's pretty easy, personally. But
At least it-
Geometry?
yeah.
at
Pretty,
least it
pretty
wasn't.
cake.
At least it wasn't geography
Why? That one's
because they
cake
both
too.
would have fell asleep.
Oh, well, I didn't fall asleep because I wasn't doing anything. I fell asleep because I finished doing everything before everyone else.
I barely know this kid, but he had a ring. Like,
Damn.
was it a
What?
nice ring? Was it a nice ring? Was it a big, like, a big diamond on the ring? Because look, he might
No,
be
a
crazy.
real ring.
He might be crazy, but like, hear me out.
He was looking to sweep
Like,
you
if
off
he's
your
very,
face.
if he's very rich, there you go.
Matt, I heard it. It was
A
fantastic.
diamond ring, bro. Like, you should have said yes.
Even though diamonds are,
I mean, diamonds are worthless, but he paid a lot of money for it, which means he must have a lot of money.
well,
How
doesn't-
big was it?
Doesn't mean he has a lot of money. It means he spent a lot of money.
At least you could pawn the ring. Like, you could just run away after you get the ring.
Yeah, easy.
But we have
Snapchat streak, that's basically marriage right there.
Yeah. I marry all my streaks on Snapchat.
I'm glad I don't have Snapchat.
Matt
streaks.
stopped our streaks. He never responds
I'm
to me
sorry.
anymore.
I'm
But
so
you know who he
sorry.
does respond to? My
Diamonds
girlfriend.
are only
I
worthless.
do.
Kristen,
I do.
every
Once it gets to
day.
someone.
They've
Well,
had
listen,
their streak
okay.
consistently.
Okay.
Hold on. Stop whatever Kat's doing. I have to bring this up because this is a major problem. Look, me and Matt had a streak for like 4 or 5 months.
We did not. We had like
That's
a
nothing.
40-day streak.
It was long. It was long to me for Matt because me and him were bonding, and then it just stopped when he got the new job. Then the other day, Kristen and I are talking, and Matt snaps her, and I just like glanced over. I wasn't like screen peeking or whatever, but he's kept up their streak
I have.
consistently
I can explain.
and just
like his
dropped
best
me off
friend.
the wayside. And I'm like, what the hell, Matt?
Okay, so that's the thing is there is a certain level of mental energy that I have,
Bandwidth.
and
It's your bandwidth.
it's my bandwidth, and
Yeah.
my main thing is one. I've known Kristen for a long time. We have that streak for such a long time, and also
How long
I know
is the
Kristen
streak?
would be
Hold on.
su-
How long is the streak?
it's like 399 days, 400 days, somewhere up there.
I know
And
it's a long time.
and you know Kristen,
I do.
and and you
If
know,
he broke that streak with if he
Yes,
breaks
the
it with
mom-
you, you talk a little bit of shit.
Yeah,
if
the
he breaks it
mom
with
energy.
Kristen will
Kristen
but
might ground
she's
you.
Yeah,
that's the thing,
she's-
she's not going to be mad at me, but she's going to be disappointed, and I don't know that I can handle
She'll
that.
ground you.
She'll
man.
literally
Yeah.
bring it up for the rest of
Oh,
time.
by the
Yeah.
way, did you see my car?
Yes, I did. I talked about it in the.
Oh, you haven't seen
Snapchat.
it in person? I should
I
have
haven't
drove
seen
it
it in
tonight.
My longest snap
looks
streak is
dope.
1,180 days.
Jesus.
That's
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 so
over
long.
3
What the
years.
fuck? Who are you talking
Did
to?
they
that much?
propose to you?
Is it the foot guy?
Is this the guy that that proposed to you?
Look,
He was like, I've never been,
Look.
I've never been in a relationship for this long.
Look,
That
look,
that's one of the. That,
look,
that,
imagine if she was like, he's the guy.
Well, see,
And
that's the
then,
thing. That,
like, what's his name from Lord of the Rings showed up.
that mirrors the phrase, I put in the time, I'm going to make you mine. And, he put in the time.
I don't think that's accurate. It's this Canadian
It's not the
guy.
foot guy. It's this Canadian guy.
Oh, but I thought you were, like, super into American fellows.
Diamonds are only worthless once it goes to someone. You mean they're only worth something?
What?
Once you drive them off the lot, they lose.
They're worthless
They're just
in that they don't
shiny
do
rocks,
anything.
right?
Yeah, they're literally.
And they're, like, really hard rocks, right?
Yeah, but there's so many of them. That's the thing. The thing that
Yeah.
is crazy is that like people, like just own the mines. Like it's not like there isn't a surplus of diamonds. Like they're essentially useless. Otherwise, we'd use them in technologies, but we don't. They're like only jewelry.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm used
They
to
use
only
them
typing
tools,
in
right? Like
emotes. So
diamond-
does chat move so
Like
too
diamond
fast?
encrusted saws and that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, but most of those saws are to cut diamond, because the only thing they can cut diamond is diamond. So they have to
Really?
they have to make diamond saws.
I mean, I thought can't they be used in other tools and stuff too? Or
I mean, they can to cut
Yeah.
other things, but like for the most part, it's like so ridiculous to buy them, and other things do the
could
trick.
you make a diamond sword, like an actual diamond sword?
I've
Yeah,
done it
haven't
in
you playing
Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
I mean, like I know in Minecraft, but I'm talking about in real life.
Minecraft is
Aren't
real
diamonds in cell phones and shit? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. They might be.
Look, diamonds are a cell phone's best friend. That's what we all know.
I like to wait. No, I have a thing for internationals, but it's a waste of time. I like to convert them to Trumpism.
What if we proposed
Well-
with almonds instead of diamonds?
Ooh.
But then we'd have to eat the almond.
Do you not like almonds?
I'd love almonds, but we'd have to eat our little thing that means what it means. What if you're like on an island and you're wearing your almond ring, but then you want to eat it because you know what I mean?
You
Like,
get a little peckish. And
yeah, like,
you're
what if
like,
you're just on a plane? There's no snacks. I mean,
But imagine how dramatic it would be if you were like, you know what? This isn't working. Fuck this. Click.
and ate it. That would
Yeah.
be a
What
great
about
scene in a
diamonds and
movie.
grenades?
I mean, that'd be a fucking
They would hurt.
good grenade. That grenade would be effective. I dated a German dude, but he was a wacko. Dated a New Zealand dude for like 2 weeks. He was at my school for an exchange program.
You know what? I think this
People
is
from New Zealand are awesome.
I think this is a fetish of hers, right? She's like super American, right? And then like
Just going
she's-
for like
she's just
international.
going for like international people, so that way she can, like that's her fetish.
I
She's
mean,
like
if I knew more here, I would.
She
That would
wants-
be a thing I would
she
go for.
wants to she wants to turn these immigrants into full American citizens.
Born in the USA.
It would hurt. It's a grenade. Well, yeah, that's a good point.
What if you filled a grenade with like one of those
Oh,
Orbeez?
What if you
things?
filled a grenade with sand?
OA. Have you watched Community OA? I know this is a weird out of nowhere question, but it has I'm gonna loop back to a reason. If you've seen it.
I mean, you say that, but
Well, no, I have a reason.
What's your reason?
Well, if she's seen it, I'll say. If not, oh well. There's no reason to.
Oh.
But knowing OA, she might not answer.
did you
She's just gonna
know?
ignore your ass.
Did you know there's a polka version of WAP?
No, does it have hot people in it? It
Yes.
does.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes.
Yes.
There
Wait,
are
what
hot
were we
humans in
talking
it. Community.
Oh yeah, it does have very hot people.
Jacob is playing COD. God
Who's
damn
your,
it.
like who's your favorite like woman on Community like this attractive?
Damn. They're both so attractive.
I feel like he's gonna say more of like a Brita thing. He's gonna have a thing for Brita.
I was gonna say the other.
Oh, really?
What's her name?
Annie? Yeah.
But only because I think I have a predisposition towards Alison Brie because I love her so much and everything else she does.
Yeah.
There's a movie she does with Jason Sudeikis called Sleeping with Other People, and it is fucking holy. It might be my favorite.
I like Annie too.
It might be my favorite romantic comedy. If it's not, it's like number 2. It goes like Crazy Stupid Love, Sleeping with Other People, or and interchange that however you wish.
I liked Brita at first, and then like
She's weird by like I'm in season 2 and I'm starting to like
kind of not like her.
yeah, not like her, just not like her as much as I did in the beginning cuz she was like super my favorite at the beginning, but now it's like more and more Annie is becoming better.
I can see that.
Annie's hilarious. I love Annie.
Be back in approximately 13 minutes. Got to finish this Optic podcast. It's
Someone
on
time it.
YouTube. This is live.
I love that Troy
That's
names
crazy.
the monkey Annie's boobs.
Yes, I loved that the monkey's name was Anna's boobs.
Annie's boobs, not Anna's boobs.
I said Anna. Did I say Anna?
You said Anna. Anna.
I love that the monkey's in the vent.
Yeah.
Yes.
collecting. All I've seen is the one time, so don't spoil if it comes back yet or not.
Okay.
I'm sure because that
Isn't
show's
that like
really
a
good.
like an event, like like a
Dude, that episode,
MCU
the
movie
pin
thing?
episode,
Oh my god.
is such a good episode, and I love Abed, dude. He's one of the greatest because he's like, we got a bottle episode. Like he's like, it's gonna be a bottle episode, and then Jeff goes, it's a goddamn, or whatever he says, it's a bottle episode. Like he says it so mad. Jeff is the best character in the show. I think.
I love how
I've
Abed,
slowly but surely grown to love Jeff the most as a like fully rounded out character.
I love how Abed's just like hyper aware that it's a show.
Yes,
Yeah.
him, and kind of Jeff. Jeff
Kinda,
sort
yeah.
of in his own right
A
kinda
little bit
knows
of
a little.
buy-in.
Yeah, he's like, we're in a show, but he's not like, hello show. Abed's like, hello show. How are you doing?
He
Like
wants
he
to
straight up
pretend,
talks to us.
that
He's like, maybe I'm Batman, maybe I'm not.
Maybe I'm in bed.
Maybe I'm hungry.
Maybe. It's so good. I know, but I want to finish it before bed, and I'll probably go to bed before you're finished. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, we just last longer.
The Shirts Off podcast.
We'll fuck you to sleep, Chris.
We're live longer than anyone else.
You might finish, with optic, but like you're not
gonna.
we'll
We'll
gonna
get you
get the.
90% of the way there.
We'll get you 90% of the way there, and then not bleach you to
I
completion.
miss you and I love you, Nathan. I miss you and I love you, Nathan. Yo, Nick's talking about this beach thing, dude. Is it gonna be this summer? I don't know, but if it is,
I'm ready to go.
We're
We
going,
got the
dude.
car now. We're gonna be.
I'll
floating
stay up
to the
all night
beach.
with you guys. Even me?
Oh, Nathan! I've never met Nate or Nathan. What do you call
You
him
haven't
again?
yet. He's been down here like twice, and like at
You
times
just-
when
guys,
you could have
you
met.
choose horrible days and just and keep me out because
100% we're
I'm
going.
not part of the M fam. And until
I
I'm
mean, you
part of
could
the
fix
M
that
fam-
by like being part of the.
Look,
It's
that's
crazy.
too much money a month for me to spend.
$5.
Recently, Yes.
We just bought a car.
Oh my God, that's like
I bought the car straight out though. It's mine. I don't have to
You
make any
spent-
more payments.
What's your Do you know how long it would take you to spend that much money
Hold on, I got you.
on
Give me a
Twitch?
second.
Be 500 months.
You know how many years that is?
It's a lot.
25.
How long is how many
divided
how
by-
many years is 500 months?
Hold
What's
on.
500 divided
I
by?
don't do math.
It's over 50. It's a lot of time.
41.66667.
It's 40 years, dude.
41 years to be exact. Well, 42 if we round up. I don't want to be the part of the infant for 42 years.
Wait, BRB, my friend just texted me and said she had. Okay, well, there you go. Is there any sort of idea of a maybe date? I don't think so. I think so. What I think is happening is like now that like the vaccines are coming out and people are like
yeah,
it's not being so stagnating.
You know what?
Stagnating to like
thing,
go out to events anymore. Like people
Yeah.
are starting to do it.
You know what the scary thing about that is? Like you can tell it's kind of getting back to normal because of like the number of shootings that have started happening. Like, and I hate to be like that, but I mean like how much did we hear about shootings during the whole process of
That's a
COVID?
good point.
Yeah.
And now it's like every time I look at the news, there's been another shooting, and I was like, really? Like,
Well,
we
no,
went through a whole.
because I feel like there were definitely some shootings.
I mean,
during COVID.
I'm not doubting that there wasn't, but like now we've heard about it so much. We're hearing about it again.
Yeah.
And I feel like part of like what it is the news is kind of like publicizing these people that are doing it and
Yeah, it's
creating
definitely a big
copycats,
part.
You know,
It's really shitty that they keep like as many times as they've like realized and made articles on the fact that reporting about it makes it happen more.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
it's insane.
you
that
and
they
I
keep
know
doing
this
it.
because we went to journalism school. It's
I'm
all about
talking
what
about-
sells. you
Yeah,
know?
but
You're talking about what? Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
no, I mean that is true. I'm saying like at a certain point, how do they not just go in the way of the greater good
Well,
in terms of
Yeah.
like more people get killed?
I just wouldn't look. I get it. Shootings are horrible, terrible things. I wouldn't report on it to me.
Oh, you know what a really good idea for like a
And
like a
if-
like good you know a good plot to a movie?
What?
Like a serial killer who only goes after people who do
Shootings?
who like goes after the media, the people who like print,
Oh.
like the editors and shit who print the
Yeah.
media for like shootings, and like but he doesn't kill them. He kills people they're close to.
That's what anarchy is in Batman.
Is it?
Yeah.
In what way? Like literally, like to a T
No,
that, or
there's
something
a character
similar?
named Anarchy who does that. Similar stuff to that. He was the main bad
just-
guy in Beware the Batman. which
What's
was
he? What's
CGI
his like
animation.
his shtick?
What do you mean what's his stick?
I mean, you say anarchy.
He's
like
like
that can mean
Batman, but
anything.
he's like Batman, but with the edge of killing and like more of like, instead of fighting for justice, he just was like, he's like, fuck all governments, anarchy.
That's something I definitely watch. Hello, Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve, I saw that you followed a few hours ago. Thank you.
I
And,
know who Scuba Steve is.
Oh, who are you, Scuba Steve?
That's Scuba Steve.
Who is
you
it?
know?
I would.
Wait, Scuba Steve.
Steve
No,
with the
it's
scuba?
not anybody you know.
Are you sure?
I mean, look, they can tell you if they want.
It's funny 'cause like I know it's not Aleem 'cause Aleem's like
No.
Twitch is what it is, but like Aleem loves Big Daddy,
Yeah.
and like that's what it immediately took me to Aleem first. Is there a bad crime rate where you live in North Carolina? We don't live in North Carolina.
Do we live in North Carolina? We live close to North Carolina.
We do live close to North Carolina.
There's a.
It's been
I
bad
think there's
in
a
Nashville
high
the whole
crime
time.
rate in Charlotte, right? Like, 'cause Charlotte's like the sex trafficking hub of the world.
Well,
one of the
in
biggest
America.
in America.
In America, it's the
Yeah.
biggest. It's the biggest area for
it's like
sex
something
trafficking
crazy.
or human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
Sex trafficking, maybe both. I don't know. And we're going off data from like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, Matt, you're 50.
And by data, I mean like a person told us.
50-50. Oh, which one of
Yeah.
you fuckers said no? Come on. Help a
Get
brother
out there and vote
Yeah.
on whether or not Matt should be.
Pokemon, go to the polls.
Yeah.
God damn it, Hillary! How?
I'll
dare you.
look. I'll say this, Matt. I'll say this, Charlie. I've talked about Scuba Steve on the
Born in
podcast before.
USA. What?
I've talked about Scuba Steve on the podcast before, and pretty recently.
OA, Cat, go vote on the poll, please.
I'm back.
For your-
OMG,
for-
she's still with this kid. So is it awkward that she boned like your sister's friend, or like are you like, oh yeah, you should get that, you know, like what's how you going? There you go, Charlie.
I'm the shirt giver.
Oh, he doesn't remember.
Do you know how many people have given me shirts?
Oh, wow, that's very.
Or how many people I've
egotistical of
given
you. How you
shirts.
know she gave
I've
a shirt
given a
to
lot of
you?
shirts. Oh, it's a woman. Wait, is that Bethany?
No.
Bethany's name is yeah. I was
No.
about to say that's Lone Dova. I don't remember getting a shirt from anyone else.
She just like look at it. Look at what she said.
The famous yellow shirt.
Dang.
You just don't remember, huh?
I don't
Do
know.
you
it-
remember?
Recall
Do you
this.
remember?
I don't want to say it and Charlie know it.
Yeah.
Oh,
have
you
it.
know.
I don't
Yeah.
even
If
have
he
a yellow
doesn't-
shirt.
If he doesn't
Yeah,
know
if you
it,
don't
I
know
don't
it,
want to say it.
just-
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't even have a yellow shirt.
It's not about you.
You said the person who gave me it's
No,
a
she-
shirt giver. What
She
does that
said
even
the
mean?
shirt giver. She didn't give you a shirt.
Then how is it relevant to know what the I might not even know what that means.
We just had a podcast about it last week.
what?
Oh my god.
This guy.
Who is it? Who is it?
Just
Just tell me who it is. Scuba Steve, who are you? Just say it. Like, why is this a secret? 20 and 27. Isn't that crazy? No, 40 and 20.
Yeah,
and
you are
this one.
thinking pretty hard about this.
I can't think hard about it. I don't know anything.
You don't remember the podcast where I was talking junk about Kimberlyn and then I bragged about the Food Line shirt I got? That was literally just like last week.
Okay, but I don't know who else was involved other than Kimberlyn. Was she the one that gave you the shirt?
No, I remember I was going to ask for it from her and then I started talking junk about how she was going to tie-dye hers. And
It wasn't
Yeah.
a secret,
tie-dye shirt.
but
talk.
now it's funny. Steve? Is it Steve?
No, it's Anna. She's the one who gave me the shirt.
Do I know who Anna is?
No, well, I don't know. You might have seen her before in Food
Oh
Line.
my God! Then why is this? You said I know her. That's
Because
why it
you
got
do.
weird.
I told a whole story about her, and you were like,
I have no idea who that is.
"That's the
You
one I
told me
bribed with friendship."
I understand, but I mean, you saying that I've never met her. You've told a story about her one
Oh my
time, and how am I
God.
supposed to remember the
Yeah,
name of someone
but
I've
like
never
it
met?
was a big plot point of the podcast that day, because you were like mad that I made a whole story about the
Creighton,
shirt.
I can't remember what we talked about on Monday.
Charlie, it was in the notes.
I don't have your fucking notes. No one can read your hieroglyphs.
I mean, let's
Show the
see.
camera your fucking notes.
Let me
Your
see
notes
here.
are in
These
Sanskrit.
These are the notes from this week. There they are, and that's what it is.
Okay, let me actually like see them with
Okay.
my own eyes.
Look at those notes,
Look on
man.
them with your
Yeah,
own
I'll let you know
eyes.
whether they're.
Who am I, Ooga Booga? Wait.
I know, right? For real.
Who am I?
Thank
Ooga
you.
Booga?
Thank you. My
That
notes
lets
said
you know
best.
how much he listens to you, Creighton.
Kat was here. That was
Right.
actually the very first podcast I think Kat came to.
That's crazy, and you followed today
Dude, your
and not then.
handwriting
That's
is
crazy.
amazing.
Cat.
I'm
It's
not-
incredibly bad.
I'm gonna read out what I think this is, and you tell me if I'm
Okay,
right.
go ahead.
Okay, Thursday, March 24th, 2002. Epoud, which might be French. I don't know.
Food.
180. Charlie's Brions.
Okay.
Or
I get a
Reigns?
manicure.
I don't know.
No, I didn't
And
get a
then
manicure.
KYW Oolong Bat. I don't know. What
Now show him what you're reading, and
Yeah,
you tell us
so-
what it says.
yeah.
All right.
So,
So, here we
second
go.
line there. Oolong Bat.
Oolong Bat?
No,
Where?
just read what you said.
Okay.
You read it how you see
So,
it.
Tuesday.
That's upstairs.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
here.
I thought somebody was yelling downstairs. Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021, episode 179. Inappropriate jokes. And then we have Tuesday, March 24th, 2021, episode 180. Charlie's Friends, Kyle getting beat, and then we have today's notes, which I haven't read.
Cal getting beat was the Oolong Bat.
Let me see it. Now I gotta see.
Kyle getting beat was when we were talking about the fucking volleyball game where
okay.
you were talking shit, Charlie.
Oh. Like you just said it, and I don't know what this is.
It's KYW
Charlie.
Oolong Bat.
Charlie's. I can tell Charlie because of the IE. The IE is in the C.
The
help.
Friends thing that we were talking
Friends. That says friends.
about was our discussion about Copenhagen. If you guys were real true friends, is Copenhagen here
Kyle
today?
getting
Beat.
Jesus Christ. Guys.
Look, the way I look at it is
Kyle getting beat.
the way that I look at it is that if I can write down my personal information and nobody will ever know,
Yeah, it's
that I wrote down.
it's automatically encrypted.
My
when
brain just
Creighton
goes too
puts
fast for my hand.
Pen down
You know
to
what I
paper.
mean? So there you go.
He actually writes more. That's more information than can really be read by a regular human eye.
Mhm.
Creighton's just
Monday, March 23rd, 2002. That was the best opening. Oh my goodness.
There we go. That's
I
a
need
sign
new
of
games
high
to play.
of
All
high
these
atten-
games suck nowadays. I agree. I think Copenhagen is always here, watching, listening. I agree. That's a sign of intelligence. What is
My
being
writing,
able to
apparently. My handwriting. They have said that. I mean, like studies have shown.
hence the doctor's thing.
But you
Yeah,
know,
studies
so
have shown what? Wait,
the doctors are very smart and have bad handwriting.
they don't have bad handwriting. They have bad signatures because they write 400 prescriptions a day.
Yeah.
The saying I've always heard is that their handwriting is awful.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's more.
I
than
feel like there's
just a
more to it than
signature.
just making a bunch of signatures, Charlie.
Yeah, and
I mean,
is-
if that's true, how come all Hollywood actors don't have bad signatures?
They do. Have you ever seen a fucking signed? What? Have you ever seen them sign shit? It's horrible.
I don't know.
I've gotten like 4 autographs and they're terrible. Well, Lee Laria wrote
What
that had a
about
pretty
Nick?
good
Was
signature.
Nick's autograph?
I didn't get an autograph.
You never
from
got
Nick.
an autograph?
Why
from
would I
Nick?
get Nick to autograph something?
I wanted to autograph something.
You're a
for me.
weirdo. That's getting an autograph.
You think if I get a tattoo?
I
of
would
his
never
autograph?
ask someone for an autograph. The only reason I asked for Lee Delaria's was because Caroline made me. That was the
Why'd
only
she
reason.
make you ask?
Because she loves Lee Delaria.
Who is Lita Laria?
Lee Delaria plays shit on Orange Is the New Black. She plays the really butch lesbian.
oh, that chick.
Yeah.
Is she from that '70s show? That one or the?
No, that's Donna.
I don't remember her name.
When did you see her?
Laura Prepin. I saw her in California at LAX.
Oh, really?
She sat in baggage with me.
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
we stood like next to it, had a conversation. She was awesome. She's
What-
super friendly. She's
What
a
did
really
you
good
guys talk
comedian.
about?
Talked about Nathan. Because he's from Brazil, and she had like just gotten back from Brazil. Not just then, but like a month before. And his luggage is literally the Brazilian flag. And she was like, "Wow, you're like really Brazilian." He was like, "Oh yeah." And so we just had they had a conversation about Brazil and everything.
Did
It was
she come
super
up
cool.
and talk to you, or did you go up and talk to her?
Neither. We were both waiting for baggage. It was like we both just were next to each other.
Oh, so it's like
And-
waiting in line for the bathroom. You're like, yeah, you got
Basically,
bathroom?
and we were waiting on luggage, and
How's
we
the
just
weather
happened to
up
be
there?
standing next
Yeah.
to each other.
Huh.
She was super cool.
Airports are fickle.
Can I get
places.
y'all's autographs? No, 2%. I'll never. Yeah, I'll sign whatever you want.
See, what y'all should do as a viral like marketing thing is go out to the streets and ask people if you can give them your autograph.
Hey,
Kind
can
of
I give you
flip
my
it.
autograph?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
Can I
anything.
anything? I'll sign anything for
Yeah.
you.
I got a pen. Do you have some paper?
Sign my boobs.
Yeah,
says
your breasts,
LA.
feet.
Oh wait,
you
listen.
know.
That's
I'll sign your boobs in the way that Kat has boobs. sign your knees.
That's peak stardom right there. Like is
Signing
when you're
boobs?
signing boobs or babies'
Nah.
foreheads.
Okay, I was about to say foreheads. Yes.
I learned that from watching Talladega Nights and Ricky Bobby doing it.
See, the thing is, when you're signing boobs, you got to make sure you have a really good breaststroke.
He's got a good point. Are you proud of your work?
Are you proud of your? We really need to get
There was that's part of why I brought up that WAP is has a polka version, because there's a soundbite in there that I want us to use.
What ass pussy?
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I have to hear it now.
The polka
I
version.
can't hear it in my head yet, and I need
We
to hear
could probably play it.
No,
no,
we
you
will
don't think
get
so?
in trouble.
You think so?
Definitely.
For the polka version?
Yes, it's still that song.
I just don't think so.
Well, it's not necessarily just that it's that song, a derivative of that song, but it's also its own song. So potentially you're running into two songs,
2 different copyright claims.
songs.
2 different total WAPs.
Children in a
Not
hot
playing each
tub.
other 5 feet apart so they don't get sued, or something like that.
How dare you?
Something like that.
Something like that.
At least his boob joke had breast in it.
Did you see that they're making an Ace Ventura 3?
Well, why? Jim Carrey
So-
needs to. I love Jim
Technically
Carrey and his
speaking-
past.
Watch your words.
I love Jim
Yeah.
Carrey and I love his past work, but dude, the man is falling off.
He's
I'm
kind of
scared.
he
I'm
is kind
scared.
of crazy.
I'm scared about. He's crazy.
He's
like,
crazy
Nah.
as fuck. He's like
He's-
legit crazy.
He's like
But
degenerating.
he's like talked down to you crazy. Like he's like, yeah, nothing's real, nothing matters. I'm a god.
Yeah.
or
Now I
something
will
like that.
say he killed it in Sonic.
Yeah,
Well,
he did.
He was
kill himself.
fantastic in
Exactly.
Sonic.
The man still has it, even though he's crazy.
He
So
still has that Ace Ventura energy.
I need to
will
weigh in
say,
on
so
this
maybe,
though.
Yeah.
I need to weigh in on this though
Oh,
because
look, I want him to prove me wrong. I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Like
Eh,
as an
well,
actor, as a
so
human.
There's already a third Ace Ventura movie though about his son. There was a Cartoon Network exclusive.
Oh, that doesn't
It
count.
counts.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Only
in
to
the
you.
canon.
If
of
if the canon of the show and
Yeah.
the son's like
Of
a
the
little,
movie, you mean?
Yeah, the
Is it
son.
canon?
The
Let's
son
see.
is a little chubby guy with a haircut like Jim Carrey's, and Jim Carrey is not in it, but the back of his head is in it. So that means it's canon.
Yeah, if he's in it, then he's in
He's
it.
in it to
If
win
you're
it,
in
Charlie.
it, you're in it. You know, that's my rule of thumb.
Either way, although the movie does make out that Jim Carrey is kind of a bad father and just abandoned this kid and disappeared
Well,
in the woods.
You know.
Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Ace Ventura Pet Detective Jr. or something like that, or Junior Pet Detective.
Let's see.
When did that movie come out? That's got to be like 2013, 2012.
2009.
Really? It's
Yeah.
that old? Oh my god.
Those movies are old.
We're old.
Dude, it has a 2 on IMDb. It's not. This movie is not
A
even
2?
canon. It's not even canon.
That's double a 1. That's pretty good.
Read the biopsy or the synopsis of
Biopsy.
it.
The son of a super sleuth comes to the rescue when
Wow,
his
they don't
mother
say
is
his
the.
name.
Well, I don't think they're allowed to because I
Oh.
don't think this is actually like an Ace Ventura property. Like I think it's maybe owned by the people that make it, but it's not canon to the movies by in any way. I think.
So continue reading what it is.
It comes to the rescue when his mother is the prime suspect in the kidnapping of a baby panda. That's it.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean it sounds like the plot of an Ace Ventura movie.
Yeah.
I think they should have gone the route of prequel rather than making it his son.
I think they shouldn't have made it.
Because then it's like you get to see a young Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
The first
Figure, yeah.
one.
Detective.
So the first Ace Ventura has a 6.9, nice, on IMDb, and a 50% or 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then
Really?
the
I thought it'd
second
be
one,
higher.
the second one is a 6.4 and a 25. Well, no, they're terrible movies.
I would
You
love to
think so?
see.
The second one is horrible.
The second one,
It's
I like the
incredibly
second one.
transphobic,
I would love to see.
but also just not good. Like the
second
first
one?
yes.
You mean the first one?
Is it the first one?
Yeah, the first one has the trans lady.
At the end where they all start throwing up?
Yeah,
I thought that was the second one.
no, it's the
How am
first
I
one.
misremembering that?
When Nature
I never liked
Calls,
either one of them, honestly.
I loved them.
I loved a lot of Jim Carrey stuff, but I never enjoyed Ace Ventura.
Really?
Yeah,
You were
I love the
just-
cable guy.
You're just
The Cable Guy
horrible
was
person. The Cable Guy is
incredible.
just like, see, for me it's the opposite. The Cable Guy was one I didn't really enjoy, but
Really?
I get
That was what put
why
him on the
it's
map
funny.
for acting.
Really?
Yeah, because everyone was like, "Oh shit, he can like actually like act."
Yeah.
Because that movie is like wacky and funny, but it's also like really, really dark
Yeah.
in like the best way.
And
It's
then
so
like
good.
you have Man on the Moon, which also like I think is where he kind of like.
Well, yeah, Man on the Moon's where he really that and Truman Show were his big like holy shit he's an actor moments.
Yeah.
Because Man on the Moon is like fucking. Do you know what Man on the Moon is? Do you know who shit Andrew Kaufman was?
The Mask. The Mask is pretty good too.
The Mask is
Not.
fun. Andrew Kaufman. Andrew?
Are you saying it right?
Am I saying his name right? Andy Kaufman? Hold on.
It might be Andy. I think it's
Might have been Andy Kaufman. Let me double check this.
Because then there's a documentary on Netflix called Jim and Andy, which is about the making
Andy
of the
Kaufman,
movie.
then, yeah.
Because apparently Jim Carrey was just an asshole during the whole time, and he was
Well,
like,
yeah, he was staying in character. That was
He-
like his thing.
he was telling people that the spirit of Andy had taken over him. That's also
So,
like
Andy
I was
Kaufman-
like, he kind of
Method acting.
Yeah.
Is what that
Andy
is.
Kaufman was a stand-up comedian.
Like if you think the stuff
And-
Jared Leto did during Suicide Squad was dickish.
No, his show was way worse than
You
what Jim
think
Carrey
so?
did. Yes.
Jim.
Jared Leto sent like used condoms and dead pigs to the other castmates.
Yeah, but like that's one
Nice.
thing, and there's like a whole other thing in halting the production of a movie because like you like are possessed by the spirit of the character that you're playing.
He said that, but that's not exact. He was just staying in character to be the character. It wasn't like insane, ridiculous
but, like,
production costs.
You're costing people their like money and stuff at that point. And the like
No,
potentially
if
their
anything,
jobs.
the people who have jobs are still getting paid. It's just costing the production company a lot of money. People are still getting
That's
their money.
true.
But Andy Kaufman was a comedian who was very like notoriously like an asshole.
Okay.
Like one time he went up to do a show, like stand up comedy, and
Uh-huh.
read Julius Caesar for the whole time just because he thought it was funny.
Wow.
In his head, he was like, "It's funnier to me that I came up here and did this instead of doing comedy for all these people."
Well, they were being assholes, weren't they?
No, he just went up
Oh.
there and that was his intent.
Oh.
Because he was mean. He was like a mean
Yeah.
comic. So he would just tell like
It's pretty
asshole
hilarious
things.
from the outside.
Yeah, it's hilarious looking in. And so he died, and Jim Carrey was playing him. It's called a movie called Man on the Moon, where he plays Andy Kaufman. But then there's another
Okay.
movie called, like it's like a documentary about the making of Man on the Moon, where it shows him behind the scenes because he's crazy. He's
Yeah.
crazy during the making of the movie.
Uh-huh.
Because Andy Kaufman had like this character he did. Shit. It was like this old dude who like had a cigar, and like for Jim Carrey to play him, he had to put on this crazy makeup. And it's when the podcast is over, I have to show you one clip from the movie,
Okay.
the actual movie, Man on
Okay.
the Moon, that explains what kind of comedian he was.
Okay.
Because this was way back in the day too. This is like the 60s at least, 50s or 60s when he was like coming up. He was one of the early big stand-up comedians.
Got you.
This man would also go and work like just as a busboy, right? For like
Yeah, like in the middle of his career.
yeah. He just stopped. Well,
he would just
didn't-
do crazy shit.
He'd just
Yeah.
do like busboy, and like people wouldn't recognize him at first. And
I
then,
respect
like,
that. I like
when
that.
they did recognize him, he just would act like he didn't know what they were talking about. He would act like, "Oh, I just look like that guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar face shapes.
I wonder if I could watch this clip on stream and not get in trouble.
Go ahead, go for it.
It's
We're-
2.5
We're
minutes
gonna
long.
be risque tonight.
Nah, I don't want to. We'll just
Oh,
watch it
Damn
after.
it, no balls.
Guys, if you want to
No
watch
balls.
it, guys, look up Man on the Moon. Mighty Mouse is on the way. That's the scene that you want to watch. If you listen to this
Say
back,
it with me, Matt. No balls.
No balls.
No balls.
Sorry.
I want it to go on YouTube. I like having our channel on YouTube.
Like I said,
I like having a
No balls.
I like having a big giant back catalog of our
I
videos.
hear you like not having balls. That's what I'm hearing, Matt. Is that what you're hearing?
That is what I am hearing.
Yep. There
Yeah.
you go.
But I would love to see an Ace Ventura
How
pet
dare
detective movie
both of you.
that's set in the future, where he's like down on his luck, grizzled. There's no pet-related crimes. He's trying to make it, but
Ooh,
can't.
that
cut
might
it in
be
the
what
real
this is.
detective like the real detective
What
scene.
if they do like a Logan version of Ace Ventura, and it's really really good, like better than it has any right to be, Charlie? Would you be mad or would you be happy?
There can only be one. Begin the fight. People in my Discord were summoning me. I have a question from my Discord to pose to you. Have you guys ever spit on a girl's back?
Not like.
No.
What do you mean by spit on a girl's back?
Like
Like
you went
like
on
my
a back?
intention was to spit or I accidentally spit.
Well, I feel like accidentally doesn't count.
I
Yeah.
bled all over somebody one time while I was in the act.
Well, I guess no.
I was
that's
going-
not super
Well,
unrealistic.
so look,
'Cause you get chronic nosebleeds.
I get bad nosebleeds, and I was going down on this girl, and like I had my eyes were
That's-
closed,
I get it.
her
that's
eyes
enough.
were closed,
Oh, it's so
and
wild.
then
Your
like
nose
by the
was
time I
open.
got
And
to
you started
the
tasting
end,
copper.
I looked up, and like her whole like from her neck, her chest, her stomach, and all the way down to like almost like to the more
How does
private
she not
parts.
feel that?
Her eyes were closed too.
How does she not feel that
I'm a
running
very
down
wet
her?
kisser.
Just pools of water form. Jesus. Do you think it was her?
It was very-
or did you know it was you?
It was very steamy, and there was sweat.
That's a
and
good
hands
question. Did
everywhere.
you think it was her, or did you know it was you right away?
What, the blood?
Yeah.
No, I knew it was me because I
Okay.
felt like I thought my nose was just kind of like running because it was very humid in the room, and
Very
like, you know
muggy.
there was it
Yeah,
was
very
very
muggy.
muggy.
Sweltering night.
It was very hot. There was
You
sweat
generate a
and
lot of
hands
heat. We
everywhere.
understand.
There was sweat and hands everywhere, so I just thought it was sweat, you know, and like
There's a
bodily
lot of
fluids
humidity.
all mixing together in a
Including,
cesspool
yeah.
of like passion.
Debauchery.
Because I would have thrown up if that happened to me. What?
Below the belt was a vigorous motion. Dave, David,
David.
Have
You know
ever,
what's you know what's you know what's
what?
you know
on,
what's a
tell me,
lot
tell
like
me.
that in terms of
What?
the humidity of that room?
What?
The humidity in Barber County, Alabama.
God. He brought it back.
where the temperature is 63 degrees Fahrenheit and the precipitation is 68. Can you guess the humidity?
Oh, is it 2%?
It's 95%.
Jesus.
I said it was relating to that scenario.
That's high.
The wind's 3
Hot
miles
enough
per
to
hour.
not feel a nosebleed on you.
Yeah.
Barber County, Alabama.
Barb.
Barber.
Barb.
What in the heck did I miss when I left for a few minutes? Well, we
talked about humidity,
we talked.
bleeding on people that you're going down on. You know,
That was
the
crazy.
usual
That
stuff.
was what happened to him.
What do you want to talk about? The episode number?
I'm not. It's 181.
I'll do it.
Do you have something
Yeah,
for 181?
181. The number after 180 and preceding 182. Tomorrow I'll actually have something.
What's
and
your Urban Dictionary word of the day?
the Urban
Chris?
Dictionary word? Since we're talking about going down on people, the Urban Dictionary
my
word of the
God.
day is basis.
Is basis?
Yes.
What is
Baseball as a sexual metaphor.
Oh, okay.
Going up to bat, attempting, bullpen, foreplay, first base, French kiss, second base, above the waist, third base, below the waist, home run, sex, grand slam, 4 times in 12 hours.
Is that what a grand slam is?
I guess. I don't know if that's
That's
actual
super
baseball
doable.
term.
Yeah.
It's like incredibly doable.
Foul ball.
What's after? No, is there something exceeding a grand slam in terms of like?
I don't
time?
know. I'm going down the list.
Okay.
Just shut up and listen. Foul ball, ass sex, strike out, not getting it up, line drive, one night stand, 10-run rule, finishing on your own, pop fly, stealing virginity,
Oh my god.
bunt, premature ejaculation,
Gaper.
easy lay, bases loaded, threesome, third base coach, the person who's filming, stealing bases, rape is bad,
Oh my god. Yeah, it is. You're right.
double/triple play.
I love that. That's part of the definition.
double/triple play is multiple orgasms. Cup is condom. Steroids is birth control. Error is no.
This is
orgasm.
all one Urban
Yes.
Dictionary word of the day.
Yes. Where it's a bonus round. Broken bat is broken dick. Extra innings is 4 times in a row.
Can you break your dick?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
It's actually very painful. Bench warming is peeping tom.
Wait. How do you
Or
know?
bench warmer is peeping tom.
How do you know?
1,000 Ways to Die. Hold on, let me finish this.
That's a fake movie.
Bat Boy is, it's not a movie, it's a show. Bat Boy is fluffer, which I don't know what that is.
The fluffer is in porn where the person, the fluffer is there to get your dick hard before you actually.
Oh, so that's
Got
just like
'em.
somebody getting you ready.
Like if you're in a
Okay.
threesome, but you're only having like sex with one of them,
Okay.
and the other one just
One
wants to
there,
kind of
and
help
then
out.
and then they like tag out and they're like,
Yeah, they're
Alright,
like,
get in
hey,
there."
there you go, your turn.
Yeah.
You're good. And field
While
is,
she's blowing you, she's like fingering the girl that you're about to fuck.
yeah, it's like a
That's who the
pre-
fluffer is.
pre-flight
so
inspection.
I
you
get
know?
it.
Exactly.
You guys are going on. I got it within his first.
Well, you've
sentence.
read 900
I'm
words.
trying to finish it. I'm like got 2 left.
Towing.
Towing's not on here actually. Field is heart-shaped bed. Dugout is the backseat of a car. Bases is self-explanatory.
So
I didn't think any of that was self-explanatory, but you know,
Towing
There
the
you go.
girl you want to fuck.
I'm glad that we have broken it down though. You know, for years I've kind of known that first base, second base was a thing. Because second base I thought was like, you know, just grabbing the titty. But
I
You
thought.
know.
See, this whole time I thought a grand slam was just a threesome.
nope, a grand
Because
slam.
I just
what was
assumed
a
like
grand
after
slam?
after third base, I was like, or
Grand
like, or
slam
whatever.
is 4 times in 12 hours.
Yeah, which is like 12
Doable.
hours.
Yeah.
Not just doable, like
It's
extremely
really
doable.
Yeah.
Give me like a bottle of water,
Yeah.
and like you got like I'll give you 4 times in
Hell,
2.5
like,
hours,
The other day,
and like 4.5
the
hours.
other day I was able to do like 3 times in like less than an hour probably.
Imagine if you were being like dirty talked, but only in baseball terminology.
Wait, like 3 times for you?
Nope.
Well, see, that's not.
Oh, that's not the same.
I don't think it's the same.
Oh, okay.
I think it needs
is that
to be
4
like
times for
both
the guy?
people to
Or
complete.
is that 4?
Well, yeah,
times?
because it's a lot harder for the guy. It's so much
Is
easier
it harder
for the girl.
guy? It's to me. I've always heard it's the other way around. It's harder for the girl and easier for the guy.
That's also what I've heard.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 time for the guy, but it's harder to do it 4
I think
times
the
for
reason
the guy.
it's hard for the guy is
For me, it's
like,
the other way
There-
around.
there are
Number
women-
1, it's like it's easier for some guys to finish first, and number 2, it takes a little bit of time to recharge back up. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but for women, like women can have multiple orgasms.
Yeah,
like,
in no
one
time.
Yeah.
go.
That's also
So you're saying this doesn't count?
that definitely isn't a grand slam or
Yeah.
even close. Like I think the grand slam is the
Well,
guy
somebody was
finishes
grand
4
slamming.
times in 12 hours.
But it also depends on the dude and the woman and like how
What the
yeah,
what
how the birds and
yeah.
those bees and
The main point is don't steal bases.
Someone in this chat has to try towing at least once and report back. Listen here, Kat.
wait. Do you
All right,
mean, do you
gonna
mean, like, do I have to
B-hop
tow
and
some-
comment on stuff.
Wait, so
Yeah, do I have
what?
to
Why
tow
did you ask if I
somebody?
got a manicure? Did we not address that? At
You
one
look
point?
like you had one in
Do
the
I?
camera,
I
maybe.
mean,
You have very
like,
nice.
all I did
fingers.
was cut.
Show
my
your hands to
fingernails.
the camera.
Look, all I did was cut my fingernails
That's
today.
clean. That's a.
That's a
clean
manicure.
cut.
You manicured yourself a little bit.
Is that a manicure? I thought a manicure was
Manicure.
like you're putting lotion on, you're like
No.
sanding shit down, getting the calluses out.
I mean,
that kinda
what
shit.
you did was a very base version of a manicure, but it's nonetheless probably technically a
No.
manicure.
Well, I cut my
If I
toes,
squeeze
so-
your hand, I can say I massaged it. Like like it's
What do you want to squeeze my hand?
no. I'm
What do
simply.
you want to squeeze this month?
Oh my god, I'm gonna pass on sticking my toe in the ass. Really?
Wait, is that what that?
What if it was
is?
Riley Reed's ass? Chris.
What if it was Riley Reed sticking her toe up your ass?
See, I don't know if I'd be cool with that.
Why not?
I would do whatever Riley Reed wanted me to do to her, but I don't know about.
What if she wanted to do stuff to you? And she's like,
Depends on the
out.
stuff.
She whips out this big fat like
Nope.
fucking dildo, and she's like,
Nope.
"All right, bend over, Charlie."
Nope.
She straps it on.
Can't do it. Don't think I'd be down.
She's like,
Your
"Let me-"
nails are very pink.
She's like, "I got you pegged, Charlie."
Show me your nails again. They're very
My
pink,
nails?
apparently.
Pink? They look purple-ish, maybe. I mean, that's just my skin color, though. That might be the lighting, actually, 'cause like here they just look like normal nails. I've had this black shit on my like fucking index finger. I don't know
Have you
what
tried
that
to
is.
scrub it off?
Yeah, like I've
With
taken
what?
several showers and like
But did you try and scrub it like with a brush or something?
yeah, I think it's like oil or something. Not from the other night, but like 'cause I was working.
There's no
on
way it's
the Lincoln.
Oil. If it was oil, it would just rub away. Oil's like slick
Maybe
by
maybe it's
definition.
oil paint. Oil paint is really hard to get off.
Her ass would fit my foot. Maybe both feet. That's a good point. She's very funny and smart
Yeah,
as a person. There we go.
we need to interview a porn star.
We do. We need to have. a
Remember
porn-
that one guy I told you that I was like, kinda,
That's a weird situation.
but
But
it'd be fun.
that would be a
It'd
great
It'd
interview.
be great, right?
Right? Pretty good
Yeah,
interview.
he never added me back on Facebook.
Damn.
It's
Get
okay. It's okay.
rejected.
It's okay. Like I'm gonna message him and be like, hey, look, this is what I want to do. You know, blah, blah. Speaking of which, guess what?
What?
We got an interview next Thursday for Creighton Station.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be our first ever interview using a camera instead of
Oh,
just
okay.
audio.
Nice.
We're gonna have B-roll. It's gonna be nice. You
Is this
guys-
the one at the place?
Yes.
Okay.
For those of you wanting to know, it's at a restaurant. That's all I'm gonna say, and it will be up soon.
When are you doing it?
Next Thursday. That's when
Okay.
we're recording all of it. So
Very
just
cool.
a slight little plug there.
Who is
you
we?
know.
Who's all going?
Me and Quentin.
Okay.
You can come too if you want. I mean, if you're not busy.
We'll see. It depends on what's happening on Thursday.
We already walked through and shot some B-roll that day. I did the pre-interview,
Mm-hmm.
and then it looked all right. But
How'd the pre-interview go?
the pre-interview went really good. At first he was kind of like, because he didn't really know what this was or what
Yeah.
the podcast is. He was like, he had agreed to it on the phone, but then when we got there, he was like, I don't know, like just before we do this, I want to make sure we're not. It's not like some kind of like like slander journalism or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no. Like the whole
You're like,
point
I like
of
eating
this,
here. I just want to talk to you.
like I told him like the whole thing is it's just a conversation. Whatever you don't want to talk about, obviously we won't talk about. And the main thing is just trying to get like who you are out there, what you do, and why I find it interesting.
Creighton confirmed a Fed. Exactly.
I guess.
Yeah,
Am I
you're
a confirmed fan?
slandering.
What
You're
is-
slandering.
Oh, who am I
this man.
slandering?
This man.
Oh, I
all-
slander
it's
Charlie all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, but I mean,
That
like,
doesn't make him a Fed, though. It just makes him an asshole.
yeah, feds aren't like part of the press, really, are they? Or are they?
They're probably.
Dun, dun,
It
dun.
really just
It's
depends
Matt.
on what you look at. Matt's probably a Fed, technically, by
Fed boy.
definition.
Nah,
No?
nah,
No?
nah.
You sure?
He said no.
Wait, are you Copenhagen?
I've never seen Matt in Copenhagen in the same room.
I'm a Fed. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah,
Wait,
she's right. She's wanting
But
to
you're
run
saying
for
you want to
office.
be an estate lawyer.
She's wanting to run for office, though.
Are you quite a Fed yet, or are you not?
She's
yet?
a Fed in training.
I'm fed up with this bullshit.
Well, there you go. I agree.
Okay, Chris, you agree? You're fed up?
Yeah, a little.
I thought you were the one that brought up Creighton
I did,
Station.
exactly, and I'm fed up with it. It's not good.
I'm a
Don't
Fed
watch
for
it
you,
next time.
Charlie. Hey, don't you come at me with your Fed talk. I don't want to hear none of this Fed shit. I'm gonna knock
Ooh,
down your
that's,
door.
That's kind of kinky.
Listen, knocking down my door is a little too forward.
Can I tell
I've
you
only
something?
known you for like 6 days. What?
I was thinking about this today in the shower. I was thinking about Birds of
Is
Prey.
it me? Oh.
No. It was you, but like I thought about telling you this.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm glad he thinks about what
So-
what's good for me in the show.
First of all, Ewan McDermott. Is that his name? The one that plays
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
McDermott.
Who's McDermott then?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Ewan McGregor in Birds of Prey. Charlie, look at me. Charlie. David.
David. I'm so glad we know a David.
E-
A few Davids.
Ewan McGregor in Birds of Prey is amazing. And look, I'm gonna say it. I think that it worked out that they didn't want Jared Leto in this movie.
Okay.
But like, I think it worked out because since they're bringing him back for other shit, and at the time they just weren't going to bring him back at all. I think it worked out because if you watch the DCEU now and you see that, and then you see like these coming back later in later movies, like it comes off as like Harley Quinn's trying to so hard to get away from this man that he's not even in the movie at all. And I think that works on a lot of levels.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, I think
Creighton's gonna say the gamer word.
which gamer word?
I don't know. 2% full all caps that.
The gamer word?
I don't know.
Is it the simp?
Hog?
Simp?
Stop saying that. Never gonna pay attention.
I would never know what simp you're talking about.
Stop
John.
it. Is there a set date for the Tim Dillon thing yet? No.
No, yeah.
All we know for sure is that it's gonna be it's gonna be in September or October. That's
Or
all
Oc-
we know for sure now.
Or October or September.
Creighton, why must you just fill
Oh,
in
hey,
words?
did you find Anthony?
Yes.
Where was he?
He's over there. He was in the back basement.
Oh, we're gonna use him.
No, that's not for you.
Oh,
it's
he's
not for
not
this
for me.
podcast. That's
Matt
for Michael.
could be. We could take Matt out of it and put Anthony in his place.
Why would we do that? I want Matt to be on the podcast.
No.
I
Hear
mean,
me out.
Anthony's pretty
Hear
dope.
me out. Matt could play Anthony, so
No.
he's still part of it.
I don't
but-
know, wouldn't that mean that like I'd have to sit on like Charlie's lap and like?
No.
No,
I mean, you
that's-
could just sit on Charlie's lap anyway
Well, yes.
for fun.
Yeah, I
So
mean
there
that's
you
always
go.
an option.
He'll just get a raging erection.
SIMP for a woman with top quality knees who is gonna be rich and president. Be the first that today.
I think that sounds like a Craigslist ad.
I want to read that as if it was like one of those old Uncle Sam
Yeah.
ads. I want you. Who
Wait, we
wants
could
to
talk
say-
about in defining it.
We're not treading the water with that word.
Well, I'm just saying there might be some people here who don't know.
When
what
are
that
you
means.
seeing Schultz?
Schultz?
Andrew Schultz. He's a comedian. Chris is
Oh.
very excited because he gets to go see
I
him.
want to see what's his name that was like singing at the audience and then like acted out a bunch of stuff. You know, what I'm talking-
Singing at the audience?
Yeah, you play that clip all the time. You talk about this guy. He's pretty young. He's like, wrote like a whole song. that he
Oh,
was
Bo
funny.
Burnham?
Yeah,
Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham.
Burnham.
Yes, he
The,
is
B-
pretty
the
awesome.
old BB.
I do want to see him as well.
But,
But
he's
I don't
not on
know
the
if-
road anymore, is he?
I don't know. I
Or did
mean,
he
maybe he
quit?
might be
What's going
now
on?
after COVID, but I just
You know what we should do? We should pull a Bo Burnham and just disappear for like 5 years. And then, like,
he hasn't disappeared.
Oh,
He's been in movies.
Well,
and
no,
stuff.
no, no. But hear me out. we should just disappear for 5 years and then wait for the nostalgia to build up and then come back.
Maybe. I'd be down to do something like that, but not for 5 years, for like a few months at a time.
No.
Maybe take like a whole summer, 1 year, like say it's like 10 years from now when we have, thousands and thousands of people watching.
Yeah.
And they're like looking forward to our videos and our podcasts all the time, and then just one day in the middle of like June, we disappear, and like all we do is like a month and a half in, we send like a cryptic text, not a text, a screenshot of like me and Creighton, like
on a beach.
on not just a beach, like on a cliff overlooking a beach,
With
and
like
like
multiple shirts
and-
on.
and we're both not wearing shirts, and like I'm looking forward and Creighton's just kind of looking back at the camera just a little bit. It's like, and we're so small on the photo, like the photo's like this, right? But we're like this much of it, like we're just a tiny little
I
piece
feel
of the
like
photo.
you're describing the poster for Brokeback Mountain.
Starring Creighton and Charlie.
Yeah.
Assert your dominance
And
on
then
Charlie.
it'll be an Easter egg that Matt's there because Matt's the one holding the camera.
Yes.
and
Technically
we'd only
it's a
see him
picture.
because there's a mirror in the foreground
You
showing
zoom
him.
in.
You can see him in the reflection of the
Yep,
sun.
and then if you zoom in on that and then zoom in on the glasses that I'll be wearing, you'll see the reflection of Anthony off to the side.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then if you zoom in to the reflection of Anthony's eyes and the reflection of his eyes off the reflection of Matt's glasses, you'll see Kyle.
Yeah. So you know what you guys should do? One
That would be
episode,
incredible.
You should get on here and then just read the entire Julius Caesar. Don't even pay attention to
Yep,
chat.
there you go.
Don't.
I don't want to pull an Andy Kaufman. That's just stealing.
Oh, we could read a How It's Made script.
I would.
I would
watch
love that actually.
But wait. Do a how it's made script, but Creighton has to handwrite.
Oh, I handwrite the How It's Made script.
And I
you
have to
try
read
read
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm loving this idea. We're doing that next week.
I would just watch the episode it's based on and try and memorize
I
what
won't
they
tell
say.
you what episode.
I won't read
I mean,
it.
I'd say give him that little advantage. It won't
Yeah.
help.
It really won't help much. There might be a couple of like buzzwords where I'm like,
All right.
Yeah.
screwdriver,
Don't they do
screwdriver.
like three things in one episode of How It's Made?
Yeah, so you can pick
So
like
I'll
a small,
pick like one thing
Yes.
out of those three things, and I'll tell you the episode.
Did you ever have an episode you like particularly liked a lot?
of How It's Made?
Yeah.
I never watched it a lot.
I
Really.
like, they have one about jawbreakers.
Yes, I've
It's-
seen that one.
I love
I
that one.
watched the.
You know they have all their stuffs on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Like they have a YouTube
Yeah.
like, channel for
I
how
got
it's made.
curious about how mirrors were made, so I watched that one, and I like that one a lot. Because if you think, like, have you guys ever actually thought about like what mirrors are or how they work?
Yeah, I've made them.
Have you for real?
don't know.
Or are you just fucking? You're fucking with us.
No,
Get
I've
out of
made
here.
them.
No, he
I've
hasn't.
made
Yeah,
six.
Anyway,
so,
Matt, I'm
there's
done
no way.
having this part of the
If
conversation
Charlie
with
can
Charlie.
make a mirror, why would they make a how it's made on mirrors?
Yeah, there you go.
How dare you?
Yeah, he couldn't fucking.
I could make a hat out of
He
duct
probably
tape.
was like, I was gonna make this wall into a mirror, and then I fucked up, and now it's a wall.
Oops. Oops. No
Oopsie,
reflection.
oopsie daisy.
That's actually
I
that's a
feel
broken
attacked.
mirror, right?
Whoops. Well, whoopsie. I love that bit from Pitch Meeting, by the way. Have you ever watched Pitch Meeting, Matt?
I have not. I have
It's
not.
so
What
fucking
is
funny.
It? Is it like a comedy
So
skit?
what it's kind of almost like a review meets a comedy skit. So what it is like this guy will take movies, and it's a Screen Rant thing, by the way. But this guy will take movies and like he'll be the voice of the guy pitching the movie and the guy the movie
Maybe
producer.
Flint.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it'll be both him, and it'll just cut back
Yeah.
and forth between
Okay.
them, and he'll pitch ridiculous ideas about the movie that are like actually in the movie.
And so like
Uh,
one of the guys pitching, and the other one's like the big budget Hollywood
Yeah.
producer
It's
guy
like, it's-
hearing him out.
Yeah,
It's like the John Mulaney skit with
He's-
the Back
and
to
he-
the Future
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
He's like, so
It's
you
so
got a
good.
movie for me? He's like, yes, sir, I do.
He's the guy who
Okay, that
the
sounds
quote
great.
that Quentin always says.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, super easy, barely an inconvenience. That's what that's from.
Yeah.
He does it in every single episode.
It's
Okay.
so funny.
He like finds a way
he,
to sneak it
he
in.
described Jared Leto laugh in Justice League, the Snyder Cut, as a pelican's call.
That's amazing. I love that word choice.
Imagine
That's
if there's a female president and they call the husband the first simp.
Kat, would you stand
Well,
for
you were
equality?
listening to Woody and Wilcox the other day when when Wilcox was just like, I don't
Yes.
like that he's the second man.
I don't like he's the second man. I think he should be the first man because there is no man. There's no first man.
He's like,
How
I
could there
don't-
be a second man without a first man? It was a great.
It was so
conversation.
funny because like you could tell he was serious. It bothered him.
Yeah, it really annoyed Wilcox, which was great to me because Wilcox is the one that doesn't get annoyed by dumb shit. So like the fact that he was annoyed by, I honestly, I'm not gonna say I'm on his side, but I get where he's
I get
coming
where he's
from.
coming- well, it's
like I
just
hear
like
that. I hear him out in the argument.
It's just like the slacks or pants thing. Here we are talking about a radio show that nobody else here listens to. And doing
they really
the Pete's
should.
bad
Everyone
thing.
should listen to Woody Wilcox.
It's
It should almost be government
it's so-
mandated.
Hey, Cool Beans got COVID, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
I don't know. They called her Monday, and she was not hot. She was not doing too good.
Damn.
She had said she had been throwing up. Chelsea was in another room, but Chelsea tested positive Tuesday, so I guess things are good. No, tested negative.
I was
My
about
bad,
to say.
tested negative.
She tested positive, so she's doing great.
So things are good.
She's positive.
She's still engaged to Frank from Maine, so
When are they getting married? They've been engaged for like 700 years.
No, they have not. They just got engaged literally in like February.
Oh,
Or-
like this past. Why am I
Yeah.
thinking it was so long? ago?
I told you.
You know what it is? I'm
What?
thinking about when they started, like, announced
When
their
they started dating?
relationship
Oh,
on that
yeah.
on the show. 'cause
Well, the shows, they announced it probably while I was gone to Columbia, right?
it was before then. We were still on TV. You
Are
and
you
me were.
sure?
I'm positive. I remember what we were doing. We were setting up a set on the
'Cause
main, the middle set.
I distinctly
Before we took
remember-
down the kitchen.
I distinctly remember working in landscaping and like hearing something about like how your boy Scott was no longer her boy. So
They brought it up after at other times.
they did, and then like she was talking about like they said something one day about Frank Remain, and they're like, yeah, Frank Remain, talked about who he is.
I don't know.
Like, look, I know we don't know them, but also I'm very curious about what happened with your boy Scott. And I missed the bit that they used to play 'cause it was like, "What's up, is your boy Scott?" And it was like this deep voice. Do you ever miss old bits from the show that they don't do anymore? Like,
I mean,
we'll probably sit around
See,
and
to me-
cook and eat soup and just get all fat and sad.
See, I don't know that one.
That's
For,
the one.
for me, it's like I all the ones that are probably old to you now are still new to me 'cause I don't listen.
so
So
you don't listen as consistent.
I don't listen unless I'm with you, really.
Yeah.
Very rarely will I like cue in and listen now.
I pretty much keep up with it week to week now. Like, there'll be a couple days I miss, but it's like today I listen to
I
two
don't have the
episodes probably.
iHeartRadio app on my phone anymore. Like,
Mm.
I had it like 2 phones ago, and then I stopped. 'Cause like for
Was
the
on,
longest time, it was like you or Quentin would listen to it. Like would just like
It's on the podcast app or whatever it is that I think Apple and Google Play have.
I'm not sure.
Or it used to be. They might have changed it now 'cause that's been fucking
I
5
should
years
upload.
ago.
I should upload this to that.
We should. I'm being serious 'cause like
No,
I
I
think
know,
there's
yeah.
something out there that's for free and we could upload to Spotify too.
I could upload it everywhere. I just don't know how.
Well, you have to have a subscription for Spotify and then you have
well,
to
then I'm not, definitely not doing it. Spotify.
there's something else.
Wait, are you talking about uploading podcasts to Spotify?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
it's really, really cheap. It's not hard at all.
How much is it?
Is it?
Last I checked, okay, so everything I've researched is for publishing songs to Spotify, but I'm assuming the process would be about the same, and like it legitimately is not a big deal to do. There are websites you can go to that will distribute your stuff to Spotify, and I can't remember what the fee was, but I remember looking at it, I was like, if I ever got good enough to actually make music, I could do that.
We'd be like the Joe Rogan of Spotify.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's on Spotify.
Exactly.
He's
You-
exclusively on Spotify.
Well, see, we would
is
be
not.
like
He's on
we would
Apple
be like the
Podcasts.
better Joe
Not
Rogan.
anymore.
We'd
They
be
just-
like
they
the
took 'em off.
better.
It took him like some of the old episodes are still probably on there. Like he left a lot of stuff in places, but like almost like half of his episodes are gone off YouTube, off
Damn.
Apple
Do you
Podcasts. They're
listen to him still?
on
or-
Spotify?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
I can't. They can't do it. I
Why?
hate Spotify. It doesn't
There's
work
only
right
like
for me.
one ad, and then you can
Spotify's
listen
Not
to
for
all
me. I get like
podcasts.
4 or 5. I consistently keep getting ads on Spotify. I hate it.
I feel like you're just
And
doing
and
it
it doesn't like
I feel
work
like
on my
this
phone
is
well.
like a user error thing.
Why
It's-
are you making Yoda a blood?
Yeah.
it's Yosi the Riveter, Yoda the
Yosi the Riveter.
Rosie.
You
You mean Yaddle the
Riveter.
Riveter?
No,
Because-
you mean Riveter the Yoda.
I didn't even realize that was Yoda. I thought that was
man.
its own emote.
That's the child.
Yeah, it's
The
Grogu.
child.
No spoilers.
I'm glad he's back putting some.
Hey, yeah, no
clips on
spoilers,
YouTube.
fucking Charlie.
Sorry, fuck
Matt
y'all.
didn't
Watch the
know.
show.
I
I've
can't. I
seen-
gotta watch the
Yeah,
Clone Wars
come
first.
on.
Per
yeah,
your
got,
instructions.
yeah, per your instructions.
Yeah, you told
You're
me.
taking too long.
You
Yeah,
fucked
hey,
it up.
Well, listen.
You fucked it
yeah,
up,
you
Charlie.
fucked it all
you fucked it
up,
all
Charlie.
up. It's
Sorry.
your fault. And
My
you
viewing
fucked it.
experience is over. I'm gonna go die now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
you
cry.
should. I'm pregnant with a Christmas baby.
Are you actually?
All right. Who got you pregnant?
Name it Charlie or
Is it
Charlotte.
was it the foot guy? Did
Name
he
it
stick-
Charlie or Charlotte.
Did he stick his toe up your butt and now you're like, pregnant?
You're gonna have a toe baby.
Or
don't
per-
don't
per-
have a don't have,
Pergonat.
don't have a toe baby.
Foetus.
Pergonat.
Pregananant.
Can
Pregante.
get pregante.
I'm glad he's back
Amen.
putting some clips on YouTube, and I also hate
It was the
Spotify.
Holy Spirit.
I just don't listen. I don't like Spotify at all.
Kat, you're like one of those girls, since you went to Catholic school, I have this image in my head of you're like, I know a way we can do it and not get pregnant. And this,
And it involves a toe.
it involves a toe, and it involves
They were doing
my
it in the
butt.
ear. You remember on Family
Yeah.
Guy?
And I also remember the bit where Quagmire's like pointing behind the knees, like, oh yeah, that's where the third hole is.
Oh my god. I
there-
hate when I
like-
stumble upon stuff like that in porn.
There's
They'll start like bending the knee, and I'm like, that's just doesn't look comfortable to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it might
They
be.
gotta do some crazy gymnastics.
Well, yeah, and like for the it's so much work for both of them because like he's gotta maintain his erection, fucking a knee, and then also she has to bend her knee at the
Well,
perfect
don't
level where
they-
it's not like
don't they
they're
take
just holding
like
it there.
pills that keep them hard?
Well, I'm sure some of them. Well, some I don't think even need them
Oh,
because you gotta think some of these like guy porn stars are just they're just like it's like days on end of like filming these porns, so they're just fucking.
They're just used to it. They built up the libido.
Yeah, I mean it's not that hard
Also,
to keep a
the
libido like that.
The
like
libido
those
should be a band name.
It
The-
probably is.
probably is. That's a great
Yeah.
band
The
name.
libidos.
Libido's just the libidos.
They're all high strung.
I mean, I think sex with your belly button would be a good.
That's
good
in the
band.
room. Are
What's
you
it-
quoting the room right now?
How
No, I was
dare you.
pointing
Oh.
at the chat.
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
okay.
Wait,
Wait,
I
what?
mean, yeah, the chat, or you can look over here.
Over by
It's,
Charlie.
the
I got
cat
you.
said that she thought that sex with your belly button until she was
Sex.
13.
I thought sex was just people getting naked and kissing until like I was like 13 or 12.
Really?
Yeah. I was like 12 or 13. But
I
like
didn't
I had
understand.
never like seen porn before. And
I
then when
don't-
I
I-
started looking at porn, I was like, "Oh, so that's what you do."
I
I was
really
like, "Why is he putting it there?"
I really don't remember a time where I didn't know. Like didn't know what the function was. I remember being like curious what like a vagina looked
Well,
like
I mean like
when I was like 11,
I
like a
think-
little still a little kid.
yeah, I think 12
But then
or 11
as soon
like
as I got a
good
phone, when I tell you the night I got my phone, I was looking up porn because I was just like, I just got to see what everything looks like. That was like the first thing I did.
How old were you?
I was like 13 or
He was a
14.
boy about to become a man.
I'm being serious. I walked in on my parents at 10. Shit was weird.
Like how walked in? Like were they covered up or were they just butt ass naked like going at it? Like-
Damn.
Alright, I'm head out.
But I didn't understand what was happening, so I just left. They were fighting.
They were wrestling.
They were fighting, and mommy was winning.
Oh, unless dad was. Then that's a problem.
It was like
Cat.
it was the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Kat, how did you find this channel? I found these videos. Okay.
Oh man, that's terrific.
That's incredible.
Did they offer you some stuffing?
That's that. I don't. That's not.
I don't know how much I like that joke. I don't think I like it very much
No.
at all.
Your dad was. Your dad was.
Dad Creighton, that's no.
Your
dad
dad was
isn't supposed
your
to offer
dad-
anything. Stop! Stop! I'm gonna throw this brush at you.
Your dad
I'm
was
gonna
about
throw
to
things.
baste the turkey. If you know what I'm saying.
What is wrong with you?
A salty surprise.
And I just opened the door, and they were just fucking.
She said, "Why don't you stop?" No, no.
What's wrong with you? It's horrible. I remember walking in on my babysitter.
Doing what?
Like they were both under the covers. It was her and her boyfriend, and I was like,
Was she
I-
hot?
I remember her being hot, but I
And then-
really can't remember. Like I remember thinking she was hot. Like as a little kid, I was like super into her because I was like,
you
she's,
had a crush on her?
yeah, she was awesome.
Ooh.
All my babysitters, I had a big crush on all except one. I'm not saying who because I had a bunch of them, but it would be super like
So you walked in while the
walked
boyfriend
in-
and the nanny were fighting.
well, they weren't.
Under
Well,
the
no,
covers.
I was again. I always kind of knew,
Yeah.
and like I walked in and I was like, hey, and they were like, oh, like they were under the blankets. I didn't see anything, and she was like, what, Chris, like that, and I was like, we're out of Kool-Aid or whatever it was I was asking, and she was like, I'll be there in a minute, and I was like, okay, cool, and I left.
She wrapped it up quick.
I'll be your babysitter, Ilbo. I'll let you be my
Some of
babysitter.
my babysitters were dimes. I haven't heard somebody say dimes in forever.
Two of mine were sisters who were also both. They were both
Or was
very.
it her and her sister?
No, that was about 18 years early.
Because I felt like you walked in on a bad point. Just a really, really bad one.
Ilbo, we can wait. Ilbo, we can only have one old man of M-Fam in here at a time. At this time of night, I had a sister, and then she had twin sisters. Wait, I had a sister, and then she had twin sisters.
And he was like, they're twins.
Wait, like she had twin daughters.
No, twin sisters.
No.
I had a sister, and then she
I feel
had
like we're
twin
missing
sisters.
Charleston next month?
Babysitter. I had a babysitter, and she had twin sisters.
What's going on in Charleston, Ilbo? Are we going to Charleston, Charlie?
Yeah, I'll go if Ilbo's gonna be
Hell
there.
yeah, let's go. We'll take the Lincoln.
You would love Ilbo. He would hate you, but you'd
I'll
love
love
him.
I will
I'll be there for 2 weeks.
Oh my
Let's
God!
go.
What? Hell
Yes,
yeah,
we
we're
will
going to
go.
Charleston.
We're going to Charleston. We're doing a podcast live from
Ilbo,
Charleston.
like message
taking
Charlie,
the whole. Bring a laptop.
Ilbo,
Ilbo.
message Charlie when, and like I'll
Yeah.
work out with my schedule how we can.
We
go.
will figure this shit out next month.
It'll
Gotcha.
probably be a weekday since you have to work on the weekends.
Yeah. Best thing to do would go like we'd have to go and like stay a night and come back the next day
Yeah.
probably.
It'd be a nice trip. We can go on the beach, and get away.
Next month,
Hey,
April.
what am
Is
I
it gonna be
say?
nice in Charleston in April? Like is it gonna be
Down
nice
to
like
Bud
beach
Light.
weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, once I get something more
Shit like-
definitive, I'll let
shit's
you
like
know.
Matt, it's
Gotcha.
hard to come by.
Fuck, that's 8 hours. Hey, Chris, do it.
That
Come
just
on,
went
let's
over
go to
Charlie's
Charleston.
head. That just went all over Charlie's head.
I was
He didn't hear
I
any
was
of it.
talking
We were
about
quoting
it still.
Nicki Minaj, the
Nicki
great
Minaj.
artist.
What'd you say?
I said let's go to the beach.
I said we
beach.
should go to the beach, and I said beach. Let's go get away. And I looked, Matt.
My
he
birthday
said
is
the
next
other
month.
part of
It says
it.
cat.
My birthday's next month as well, Cat.
April 26th, cat. Could you imagine he got it right first try? Chris was too cool to meet me in Nashville. Damn. He lives in Nashville.
That's where he's from.
Chris,
That's cold.
how dare you, Chris?
That's called snubbing the
no,
nose.
Day Hitler killed himself. Wait,
Oh,
is April
the 12th?
26th or your birthday?
That's the 12th, I think.
That's my parents' anniversary. No, I was working. What fucking leave work? What are you talking about?
What was it?
I can't believe you wouldn't leave work to meet a homie. That's nuts.
20. Is it 20?
I always leave work for my
18th,
homies.
14th, 15th.
Well, what about
I don't.
Sunday then, Charlie?
I don't. I was kidding. It's harder for me 'cause I only work 2 days a week, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm losing out on much more.
420
no, I
is
get
Hitler's
that.
B day. Is it for real?
Hey,
That's
420.
hilarious.
Takes a whole new
420. Let's get gassed.
Kiss a homie.
Oh man,
Says one.
it's an emote.
I saw it over there as a emote, and then over
Here,
here,
let
it
me-
says
let me
kiss a homie.
Let me see if it moves. If
And the
it'll-
Columbine anniversary. Oh my god.
Columbine.
Columbine. Whatever.
Look right in there. It is. It's a dude kissing his.
I
his
saw
homies.
it from before.
It's just
Oh,
so
okay.
little.
I mean,
Kiss your
like
homies.
I
It's
got
just so
the-
much tinier
It's
over
not
there.
that small. I can see what's going on.
That'd be a
Okay.
good rom-com.
I just have better
I
eyes
gotta,
than you, Charlie.
I
Come
gotta
on.
get a husband before my birthday on Hitler, the day Hitler killed himself.
How to get?
I
a
don't know
husband-
how to make that plot work.
How to get a husband before Hitler kills himself? Is that a romantic comedy? That you're pitching?
Yeah, that's exactly
When does it take place? Is it during the 40s? Is he
yeah.
a time traveler who knows? That
I
Hitler's
was
gonna
mad
kill
and
I
don't
like
want
the
to talk
tra-
about it.
I like the time travel.
Crazy,
I like
right?
The
And
time
I was
travel angle
always-
too. Like Charlie,
always
hear us
part of
out
the
on this
money.
movie, okay?
Yeah.
So like, there's this guy who travels back in time to meet the love of his life, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's his grandmother's sister, and then like, he has to marry her before or kiss her before.
Wait, so how's
he,
he
he
the
has to,
love of his
he
life?
has to kiss
Yeah.
her the day before Hitler kills himself.
Yep.
Because that's when he gets yanked back to the future.
Yes, and it also like corrects
Why
some
before
things.
that? Why that day in particular?
Because
Well, it would correct some things in the timeline. If that kiss happens, the
Yeah.
magic of love
Mhm.
is going to change the outcome
Yep.
of certain.
we're still
disastrous
working out
events.
as we go, but that's a
Yeah.
pretty solid movie pitch,
Yep,
right?
yep, and it will be called
No.
Do or Do Not See.
You know what it sounds like? An Amazon Prime original.
That's
Paperback.
right. We're going direct. We're going
Do
direct.
or do not see.
We're going direct to what's that weird streaming service that we talked about? That's just
man.
oddly named.
Not-
Peacock, I think. We're
Peacock.
going straight to Peacock.
It's
Not-
horrible. I need a husband by my birthday. Kat, you're asking for a lot if you want it by your
Not-
birthday.
not see me.
You guys seen Look Who's Back?
See, that's
Back
where
again.
Jacob,
Yeah.
if you're hearing this, you need to
Shady's
show
sorry.
up. Jacob, if you're hearing this, you need to show up on Kat's birthday with a ring and say happy birthday.
Toe.
Or
the
just-
ring needs to put it on her toe.
Yeah, it's a toe ring.
Or you could just FaceTime her.
Oh, there you go. That's
Just get a
that's
good
worked in the
Snapchat
past for
streak
Cat.
going. Yeah.
Damn it, Ilbo. Charlie already brought up that trauma tonight. I love you, Chris. Listen, Chris, we all love you here. This is a safe place. Don't worry. Imagine wanting to compete your
You-
life to someone
someone.
else. Couldn't be me.
Commit, I think is what he's going for, not compete.
Oh, okay.
He
seems
must,
like
he must
a-
be. He must be down in that Grey Goose tonight.
Yeah. Imagine getting married. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like
Commit.
Imagine.
imagine having kids.
Chugs. What's that word?
Chugs, you
Yingling.
Yingling. Is that a drink? Is that
Yingling.
alcohol?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a type of booze.
Imagine finding love.
Couldn't be me. I'm pretty sure I'm destined to be alone.
You?
Yeah.
No, you'll
Nah.
find somebody.
You think? Me?
Yeah. yeah.
Oh.
You want to have kids?
This
and shit,
podcast
right?
mission is to find me a husband. Got you. Yo, Jacob.
You're trying to find a husband. Charlie's trying to find a friend with benefits, like, you know.
No, I'm trying to
Just
find.
mix
Well,
and
if the
match.
benefits are having children.
Well, there you go. Mix and match. She wants kids. You want kids.
Have you ever met someone who like got with someone just so they could have kids and like they were like together but they weren't really like together? They were just having a kid together.
I know what you're talking about. I've never met one personally, but
I've
have
met people
heard
like
of that
that.
situation. Yeah.
They're pretty happy as like parents, but they're like that's all they really are as parents
I mean,
to the same
yeah.
child.
Yeah.
Which I get that relationship if you know going in that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a like relationship that can
I
work.
feel like that's just
better
an
than-
excuse not to pull out once.
What? No, sure.
It's like a one shot and done.
That's
You know what
no,
I mean?
that's not what I mean.
Depending on how good.
no,
you
I
are.
mean like so in this situation,
Or
I've
do you just bone
I've
until
only-
you get pregnant?
I've only heard of this from the people that I met.
Yeah.
I only heard of this from the people I met, but like their plan, like from like kids, like from when they were kids, was like we're like best friends, and like we just
Oh
don't,
my
we don't, but
God.
we don't want to be in like a relationship because of all the baggage it carries.
Cat, this could be you and the toe guy.
That's a
You guys
terrible.
could have beautiful kids together, and one of them will have a foot fetish.
But they had a bunch of kids together, and not a bunch, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And
Three's a lot.
Is 3 a lot?
Three
Three's
can be.
three's a lot.
Well, it depends on how many spaces are between them, but I would say 3 is a lot.
How many spaces? You mean like
Years.
how many years? Is that what
yeah.
you mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did I say spaces?
You said spaces. How many spaces
I
between? I
think-
was
I
like,
think-
what?
I meant how they're spaced out and then years, and I think it all came together as spaces. But I'm gonna stick with
Hardly.
spaces.
No, Cat. I'll be okay. I do not need that.
That's the carrot at the end of the rainbow, as Will Cox would say.
Charlie, come to Texas and we can snuggle. Listen here, I'll snuggle. It's a beer specific to the Northeast, although now apparently is everywhere. Wait.
Am I out of water? Oh no, I'm not out of water.
It's only where
Almost dumped that shit
it's only
on
where
me.
they can ship it in a day. I think they make it in Florida now, so it's in Nashville. Still can't find it in Illinois. Oldest brewery in the U.S. I grew up drinking it, but still never knew.
She has a good girl
What
in
is
mind
what
for
is
sure.
toe guy? Elbow? If only you knew.
So, oh my God, Ilbo doesn't know. Okay, so let me tell it. Can I tell it? Oh, it's the best story ever. So, there we were last Thursday, talking. Kat comes in here.
never talked to her.
Never
she's,
talked to her.
She's never been in chat before.
She says she drops his information onto her. A guy wants to toe me in the ass. To which we all said, Why? And then
You know, which I think is the reasonable
Yeah.
our next step.
and then
is
we
to ask
also
that
which
question.
also led us to asking if Charlie had ever toed somebody in the ass, to which he said no, which we still wasn't sure if he was lying or not on that.
Did we
Yes.
say that?
Yeah. We
See,
could,
I would just
we all
tell the guy
confirmed
that
it.
I'm lactose intolerant.
There we go. That's the joke of the evening. Bing, 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 bing. There it is. We can quit the podcast now. We're going to retire for 4 years.
What do
We'll see you guys in 4 years. And that's it. No, but legitimately, though. So we get to talking to her, and she starts telling us about this guy who she's known pretty much her whole life, has gone to school with, and has, like, pretty much, like, made attempts at getting at her foot since her knowing him. Like taking her shoes in kindergarten and smelling them, grabbing his foot or grabbing her foot and refusing to let it go, and just like doing a lot of creepy, like questionable shit. And then I remember Charlie. I called this. I said he probably said it jokingly a couple months before, and then came back at her a couple months later, like saying that, hey, like for
Classic
real, you
move.
And she confirmed it. I think it was more of a year than like a month or so, but like she confirmed that that's basically what we had done with the situation. And then we got to see what his feet looked like grabbing her feet. And then she went to dinner, to lunch with this man.
Hold on. She literally, after the podcast that weekend, went to this past weekend went to dinner with him
lunch.
with notes, like to write notes
Yes.
about the whole situation
Yes.
for the podcast.
And then he let her do it. And he let her do it, and he asked why, and she said it was for school, and she lied to come and tell us about it, which hopefully, one day the podcast will get big, and he'll just be, like, looking through episodes and be like, hey.
Wait a
weird.
second.
And she sent us pictures of the notes, and they're actually pretty good notes. I read some of them. It's very in-depth. Also, I mentioned there's a Catholic school involved. And that's pretty much the
They
whole story.
went to Catholic school.
And that's where Kat gets her name, and her name was from Catholic. I might have thrown some stuff in there, but I'm not too far off. What to do if you're too high is what I see as the video over there. Anyways,
wait, where? In Discord.
Is
sorry.
that in?
No, it's another Discord.
Okay.
I got a notification. They're watching a movie.
Okay. But anyways,
I love you, Creighton.
ever
says
since
Kat.
then, I love you too, Kat.
I feel like she just wanted a toe in the keys. No. He was asking her
No, he was he wanted to put.
He
He's been
wanted
wanting
to
this
do
for
that
a long time.
for many years.
And he's like, his reasoning was, you have very beautiful feet. I don't love you. I just want to put my toe in your ass. Which I don't know what putting his toe in her ass would do for him feet-wise, unless, like, the positioning would put her feet in his face.
There's only so much that he can do with, his toes.
It depends on how much wiggle room he's got in there, Charlie.
Oh, this cat. Oops. Well, who'd you think we were talking about?
What cat did you think we were talking about? We got a Charlie X Creighton feet pic. Yeah, that came out of that, too. It's in the Discord, Ilbo.
It's true. Is it still in the Discord?
Yeah, we didn't delete it.
Where is it?
Scroll up.
Right here?
Is that it? Yeah, probably. That one might be it.
Nope. That's
It might. I think 2%.
That's the
I
Walt
think it's that
Disney
one that
thing.
2% put in there.
I'm not.
No. The
I'm not
top
looking.
one. The
It's
top
too far
one.
away.
Oh
I
my
already
God,
scrolled
what the
away.
hell what the hell's wrong with
Boom! Look, now I'm back in the notes. We're already too far away.
You're frustrating.
Ilbo, it's all goo. Wait.
Is it all goo? That's all it is goo. That's what he's working with down there. I love Matt's
all good.
face. Matt's
Thank
face
you.
is the best. The worst part is nobody can see it because of the mic, but Matt constantly, I look over him and he's just making reaction faces to what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
he's doing like his best gym impressions.
Also, can we talk about those fucked up pictures you've been posting in that Discord? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What are you talking about? You mean like the
Finger thing?
fucked up fingers and toes?
That
and
was
shit?
Tyler, first of all,
Yeah.
not us. So we have full disclaimer there.
What do you feel when you put a toe in the ass? It's all goo.
Or is it all good?
Of the toe story?
Matt, what do you think of the toe story?
Yeah,
okay, well,
Matt.
okay,
what-
I actually need some clarification. So,
Okay.
so whose toe went in whose ass?
Nobody's toe went into an ass. There was talk of a toe going into
So
her
toe
ass.
guy, who's
Okay.
what we affectionately call the woman,
guy.
the man that
man
Kat
of her
grew up with,
dreams.
their
Okay.
friends.
Her
He
Prince Charming. if
he
you
has
will.
been into feet their whole lives,
Okay.
and specifically hers, along with others, but hers in
Hers
this, you know, in this
okay.
What I want
context
you.
of the story.
What I
He
want,
wants to toe her, which like towing,
What I want
which is
you
putting his big toe or just any of his
What
toes
I
in her
want you
ass.
to imagine, Matt, is pretty much a Cinderella situation, but instead of the girl putting a foot in something, the man putting a foot into a woman's asshole.
Okay.
It's a good
okay.
comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
would
see
also
if it
need
fits.
To see the notes. I would like to see the
Well,
notes.
if the toe fits. God, that's great.
If the toe doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Sometimes you just gotta toe
That's
the line.
what you gotta say to him, Kat. That's what you gotta say.
Sometimes you just gotta toe the line. I mean, some chicks, all they really want is to get toenailed. Anyways,
What if
yeah.
he didn't cut the nail?
yeah. So that's actually what I was really thinking about. Was like, did he?
Are
Trim,
you proud of your
did he
work?
Like, would he?
Are
trim his
you
nails?
proud of your work?
I'm very proud of the puns that I've made tonight.
All right.
I feel
I'm
like
texting him that right now. Jesus Christ, Matt. You and your puns.
But no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I would. If you're asking whether I would want to stick my toe in someone's ass, no.
Would you want a toe stuck in your ass?
Also, no. I think that's really a no go.
You sure?
A no-go on
Are you
the
positive?
toe.
I have long toes. What?
A no-go on the toe.
No, a no go on
Who
the toe.
said
Honestly,
what?
like I'm not really big on the anal thing. Honestly,
Like for you or for the person?
in general, I just
Yeah.
Both ways.
Look, I'm
No
gonna say
go.
this. Like, are you big on anal at all?
Like I don't care.
I don't care
Like
either,
if
right?
she was like, I want it, I'd be like, let's
Okay, well,
go.
let me
I'd be like,
let
let's
me tell you
let's do
something
it, but
that's
I
really
don't think I
gross
can.
That's gonna change your opinion.
Okay.
Or give you like a little bit of segue.
Give us
This will
something to
change
think
my
about.
opinion because I was totally like, I'd try it. Now I'm not so sure, and the reason why is because of something that fucking Chris posted in Discord.
Me or
No,
other
no,
Chris?
other Chris.
Okay, I was about to
He
say if it was
posted-
me, I was like, there's no
He
way it was
posted
me.
In the, we had that chat, which is the
Cursed content?
Cursed content.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
The-
I don't even want to know. I
Yeah.
feel like
I
look
wanna
up
know.
look up pinworms, and really that's all you really need to know that there is a good.
you know what I
reason-
thought you were gonna say.
No.
I thought you were gonna say you want to know why I don't really like it. It's because there's a poop in there. Like I thought you were like just gonna
Building
say
up
some
for a good
obvious
joke?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I mean, if you
That
play,
was a joke.
where shit lives, of course you're gonna get some shit on your dick, and that's fine.
Well, I think the
That's-
idea
that's
is
the-
wear
that's
a
the-
condom.
well, yeah, but there still is the propensity for shit. But that's the shit.
There's
you,
only
Yeah, they really lie to you in porn.
yeah,
like
but see
if-
that's like the shit that's the devil Like I'm
Yeah.
cool with fighting that enemy, but but worms on my dick is a no go. The foot fungus thing is another thing that I was thinking about. Like, what if you got athlete's asshole?
Is this the one you're talking about?
I'd be scared of getting foot fungus on my
Yes,
butt.
yes.
He replied. He said, "You're not wrong." Wait, which thing did you send him? What phrase did you say? Because I said like 2 or 3 in a row. You want to know how I got these scars?
So Ilbo, I think like the
If
extent
the toe don't fit, you must have quit.
the extent that I think would be good is like if you use a butt plug, like that would be cool. That's chill. But anything more than that, I think is like for me personally.
I mean, unless you like hyper prepare.
But even if
Like-
you hyper prepare, there's only so much you can do.
There's a lot you can do.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Look up Nikki Glazer anal, which is gonna be a horrible search engine. Do it on YouTube, because on YouTube you're not there's no you can't get porn or anything. So like she talks about, like, she's a comedian and she talks about doing it, and like there's like clean ways to do it, and there's like
Okay.
I mean and like you are still right to an extent where she's like, I mean, listen, you're gonna get shit every once in a while. It's an ass.
Yeah.
Like that's just gonna happen, but it's not like the weirdest, craziest thing in the world.
Yeah.
If the
Oh
toe
my
don't
God.
fit, you must acquit. What? Are you looking up? Are you looking up the worms?
Yes.
Creighton, what is
Oh
wrong
my
with you?
God.
It's bad, right? And see the thing is, most people would never.
Oh
know,
my
so you'd
God.
have
I
no-
can't believe you looked that up. That was,
Ooh,
you know,
that
I
was-
sat here and I was like, Creighton's being quiet.
No,
I was like,
no. I was reading what Chris sent into the Discord. It was a close
Imagine
encounter
getting
of
anal
the third
scars.
kind.
Imagine getting anal scars from towing.
Ooh.
I agree, Matt. Can we keep Matt and get rid of Creighton? Wow, I'm down.
I think that broke me.
I'm so sorry.
Seeing that
so
online, you
sorry.
mean the thing?
Yeah,
sorry
what
that
I
I-
read has disturbed me.
Ilbo, the idea is that eventually we
It will
convince
pass.
Matt to be our third for the podcast. Like right now, he's got
Like,
jobs and shit
Look,
happening.
hold on.
But
Can
when
I
he
say
hates
something?
us-
I
ahead.
knew it was going to be bad. I knew going in it was going to be bad. Like the war. But like you never expect the horror of
You
being
never
there.
expect the horrors of war until you're seeing
I mean,
them
you
in front
do,
of
but
you.
you don't. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows that like there's going to be shit down there. But nobody expects shit with worms.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
little
That's-
white
and
worms
that's-
just
That's enough, you
crawling all
fucking
over
bitch.
And see that
Stop it.
reading that image, that's something.
That's all you heard, Charlie. You didn't read it.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I had it
I
broken
don't-
down in the form
That's
of a
fine.
story.
That's fine.
A
I
short
get it.
story,
I
but
get
a
it.
story
Hey,
that I will
here's
take.
the thing, though. You looked for it. You were there for that. That's what you went
on
there
Matt's
to see.
recommendation.
Kat, I would like to. Sorry, I gotta address this in
Yeah.
chat. That if you don't have a female, you're sexist. As we've already discussed multiple times, I'm very ambiguous. There was actually I was in Italy with my acting class, and there was a point where one of my co-actors had to kiss another actor, and he wouldn't do it
Phoenix.
because he had a girlfriend. He was like, it was like a no-go for him. And she was like, and my acting professor was like, no, I get it. I mean, I understand that you're uncomfortable with it. It's something that we need to do. Like I know, you've got a girlfriend. I know. And she pointed to Carly actually, and said, I know you've got a boyfriend. And then she pointed at me and said, I don't know what the fuck Matt is. And I didn't know how to respond to that. So being ambiguous in that sense.
Matt's the most
I feel
ambiguous
that-
looking person.
Yeah.
We told you you were ambiguous.
No,
though.
I know. I just don't want to accept it. I don't know. I want to be a strong, manly man.
Look, you can be a strong man.
Well, go ahead and get that thing out of your nose, and let's start working out a little bit.
there's the
Wow,
thing,
that's
I'm
so
Just saying,
mean.
he wants to be the stereotypical manly man. Like
Get out of here.
Hey.
You can be a manly man and have that in your
and
nose.
have
Don't listen to
piercings.
him.
Yeah, amen. Fuck
Like,
you.
what-
You can
yeah,
have piercings.
That was
just,
a
I don't know about
very
the nose
a
one.
very judgmental
Yeah,
statement.
yeah.
Like, fuck you, Charlie.
Yeah.
He's saying the stereotypical manly man.
No, he didn't. He said he wanted to be a manly man, not
Yeah.
the stereotypical manly man.
Okay, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
you
then.
can be a manly
Yeah.
man in very
You
different
just
ways.
didn't. Yeah, you just said he's
Very-
not
have you ever
manly
never-
because
never
of
seen
his
just
nose
like a
ring.
dad bod guy with a truck
Yeah,
carrying a baby. That's a man.
That's.
I'm pretty sure that was me at the beach this summer.
Yeah,
I was about to say, yeah,
exactly.
that's okay. You know what?
Creighton
It's not
is-
going to be hard for you to achieve your goals. That's
Creighton
all I'm going to
has
tell you.
large manly man energy.
Thank you,
It's
man.
there. Yes,
Thank you,
I acknowledge.
I drive a Lincoln.
Yeah.
That's the manliest car there is. That's nothing but pure car right there.
Oh my goodness.
I listen to Evanescence.
Were you there?
What?
Oh no, you
Be
weren't there.
up.
So we were talking about how Lincoln made a truck for a little bit, and it's literally just a Ford truck with a Lincoln emblem
Oh,
on
shit.
it.
Are we talking about Abraham Lincoln?
No, like the hold on, look, I'm just gonna show you a picture real quick because
Okay.
Matt, you're not Matt. I know you can appreciate this, Charlie. Fuck off, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but,
fuck you.
Yeah, you called Matt like whatever you called
yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, with the
Oh,
OBS disconnected.
are we not streaming anymore?
No, we should be good in a
Did
minute.
we lose signal?
Yeah,
Aw,
I think
damn.
so. We're
Did
still
I-
recording. We're still recording,
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
which is fine. I'm
I
just
still
double
got
checking.
Wi-Fi over here.
Yeah, okay, then we should be good in a second. I'm about to click start streaming again. See if this works. Oh, we're back to green. We should be
Are
good.
we back?
Should be good.
My search isn't.
Wait,
We
yeah.
good?
Can't
Damn it,
wait.
Jacob
Oh.
just got here too.
Save me.
No, maybe not. I think internet's
No.
down.
Live, maybe.
We're still streaming on
Oh,
my
well,
end.
no, Twitter's still good for me over here.
Oh, nope, it just stopped.
Everything's like my
Yeah.
internet is still loading, which is good. Like I'm still
Yeah,
seeing.
but the thing
Save
on the thingy.
Oh, hey,
the thingamabob
something's
says
happening.
Live. So, and,
So
and
we should
OBS
be-
we're live,
we
but
should be
even if
live.
you're not able to buffer the stream. on
Oh,
your
wait, hello, are we back?
end, doesn't necessarily
Yes.
matter.
The feds came from. Charlie, tell Jacob what you said. What did I say?
See, I don't have a chat at all.
We're good now for me. My chat's connecting. I don't know if I can't see what's being said right now. I see what was being said
Oh,
a
mine
second
says
ago.
connecting too.
Oh, okay.
Mine just says connecting to chat.
I'm refreshing.
Guys, start just talking in chat.
Yeah, just kind of let us know if we're like what's going on.
I wonder what's happening. Well, guys, you can see us.
Yeah.
We're green over there. It says excellent over here, so we are live. That we just can't see what's being said in chat. So Hi, we're sorry. Hey, Creighton. Hey, Matt. This
Hey.
feels,
Hey guys.
feels weird, like
Yeah.
knowing that we're live, like we've been for the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
hour and however long it's
I
been.
feel isolated. From
Yeah,
my
well, it's
fellow
been like
chat
an hour and
members,
40
you know.
minutes,
The
right?
chat is where I
Hour
live
and 50.
mainly.
There we go.
Without their support,
Okay.
Did you get your chat?
Energy.
So I don't have the chat, but I've got the feed back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the feed.
So,
So I've got what they said after, like for here we go. Seconded. Okay, seconded by 2% is the only thing I say. Yeah, fuck Charlie. What? Hey, the jig is up. I'm here.
there we go. Hey, I'd like to
Down
ask
with
something.
Charlie.
did it break?
Charlie.
Did it go down like right after I said because fuck Charlie?
I think so.
I think it
Tell
did.
Jacob what you said
Oh,
about
it's back.
my
There
birthday
we
wish.
go.
Oh, Kat's birthday wish was to have a husband by her birthday, which is next month. And I said we got to call Jacob. So Jacob, hop on it. There you go.
Yeah, just show up. I don't-
Wait, Chris, what? Hey, man, you got caught. Yeah, run.
Yeah.
Get out of here, old men, you old bastards.
Old man.
I will trip you with my walking cane, 'cause I'm old, according to Creighton.
You are.
Creighton, Credence, take over. Mutiny. Mutiny!
Throw
I'll
down the
fight you
headset.
both. I'll hold Creighton
So-
with my feet, and I'll hold Matt with my hands.
So this is what it looks like, Matt. This is the
all we have to
Lincoln
do
truck.
is like throw some turmeric one direction. He'll
I
go
don't know
after
what I
that.
thought you were
Oh,
showing
sorry,
him.
okay.
Oh no, you're good. This
I don't
is
know
the
what I
Lincoln
thought you
truck.
were showing him. When you said, Matt, this is it,
Yeah.
for some reason in my head, I was like, he's showing him the worms.
No,
He's
no,
showing
no,
the
no, no,
I
worms.
no.
already know about.
No, we're
cars.
talking
We don't
about
need
trucks
to-
right now.
Why does
So
your
this
mind
is
go
the-
right back to the worm? We don't want to talk about
This
that.
is the
Charlie.
Lincoln truck,
He did.
and then this is like. Hold on, let me show you if I can.
That's actually a really nice truck.
It's a
I'm
really
not-
nice looking truck, but it's just a Ford F-150
as
with a
an
Lincoln grill
ambiguous-
on it.
An ambiguous person.
Is it actually literally
you know,
that?
That look it up. You tell me what it looks like to you.
I don't have big dick man energy, so I can't.
Lincoln
Look, you pull up.
truck.
You pull up the
But-
pictures,
Truck?
and we'll
Just Lincoln
yeah,
truck.
just type in Lincoln truck and go to the images.
Lincoln truck images. Yeah.
That's just the Ford with the Lincoln grill slapped on it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean-
Kachiga. It literally looks like the
Like,
dude
show-
if he was
show-
if he was a truck instead of that whatever that car is.
Show the chat so that way.
That's already
you
I
guys-
already left.
So
Speaking of cars, though, real quick, did you guys see the meme where it was like there's a car pope?
it.
who
Imagine the
flies-
stream goes out and they came back shirtless. I'm sorry I had to say that out loud.
Okay, you're good. But did you see the meme where in cars there's a pope version,
Yes.
and
Yes.
so that implies a car Jesus who died for their car sins.
like Johnny Carson.
What's your joke?
No, that's it. That's
No.
isn't that fucking crazy?
That is crazy.
That's a lot of world building that was unnecessary.
Carstianity? I don't fucking know.
I just expected something.
Yeah, normally I have something better. I was just thinking.
No,
of that
he
meme.
did good. I thought it was a pretty good synopsis of what happened in Cars.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in
Jacob,
Cars
did you
too,
hear
right?
Charlie? What is?
The car Pope mobile thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The goal.
They
of these
kill
games-
cars in Cars too.
Yes,
Yeah.
so many cars die.
Yeah.
So many car deaths.
It's not even that. To me, Cars 2 isn't that good of a movie.
No, it's
Why? Because it was about Mater and not Lightning McQueen.
No,
it's
you
nothing against Vader. It's
bigot.
just the worst movie.
Yeah, like look, if they had
I, no joke, enjoyed it. I thought it was very fun. It was like way more fun than the first. The first one's a way better movie. It's not
Yeah.
even close.
yeah.
The first one's like if
And this guy acts like he's like a movie snob.
I know,
like
right?
Knows all about movie. Like
I
Look,
can't
Cars
like a
2.
bad movie.
No. We're not saying that. I just mean like
I admitted it wasn't good.
look, I think it
like
would have
it.
worked as its own thing. But saying that it's Cars 2 like implies that it's going to be more of Lightning McQueen's story.
Yes.
And
No, it
to
doesn't.
a certain point, it kind of is, but not really. It's more about
It's
Mater.
like-
Lightning's in the movie.
And I'm not mad.
But it's like the Ace Ventura movie. You know, the Ace Ventura.
It'd
3
be
thing.
like, say, if we did Star Wars: The Force Awakens, right? And then right after that movie, it's just about Chewie,
I would
and it's
watch
all
that.
about Chewie. Like, granted, you'd watch it, you'd have a good time.
Probably better than what
But-
we got.
But
what
in
we
the
got.
back of your mind, you're like, what's Ray doing? Like, you know, why are we watching this man go on a secret mission with porks?
Who would trust Mater to be a spy anyway?
Right?
Like,
That was my
logistically-
point of it.
Logistically speaking, like, would you?
Good
would
night,
you want
Chris.
Now,
Mater
if it
to
had been
be
that
your-
plot with Lightning,
oh yeah, I
that
could
would
see
have been a
that.
way better movie
Yeah,
to me.
because he's like, you know, he's in the social circles. to where,
Because then
like,
they're
they could
doing like
leverage that.
they're doing like the tropes of like Cars was definitely the first one was about a movie about like, you know, grounding yourself after being like in the
yeah,
realm of
tossed from
celebrity,
fame, yeah.
and then that could be like a spy movie, inside of a racing movie. You know,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
still have
exactly.
racing, but you also got like the subplot.
Yeah, you
know,
got like a
about what's
Fast
going
and
on.
Furious kind of vibe.
The
going
same way
on.
that the Cars 3 is kind of like a Rocky or Creed-esque movie of like, you know, this guy coming back after like, you know, be on top of the world and suddenly he's outdated.
Yeah.
Cars 3, by the way, is really, really
I
good.
I never watched it.
Cars 3's like I would say is better than the
I've not
first
seen it.
Cars.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't seen a few of the like latest Pixar
Like
movies.
just it's good in the same way that Toy Story 3 is good.
I didn't see Toy Story 4.
I thought you were about to say you didn't see Toy Story 3. I was
Pixar
about to throw
movies.
my phone at your forehead.
Third one's pretty good.
The third one's like
So
the
I
third one's
haven't
me and
seen.
Tears.
I haven't finished Soul. I've seen like the first half. I haven't seen Toy Story 4. I haven't seen Coco. I haven't
Coco's
seen.
good.
Coco will make you
Coco's very
fucking
good.
cry.
I haven't seen.
Coco's just like a better movie overall.
So
Coco
good.
might be like the best Pixar movie I've ever
Cars
seen.
3. I haven't.
I haven't seen Soul or what is it? Wonder.
I haven't seen
Onward.
Onward.
Great movie. That one. That was the first movie in a long time to make me cry. In many moons.
I feel like everybody just gets into a boardroom at Pixar and is like, all right, how can we make people cry today?
Okay, we've made the wives cry, we've made the husbands cry, we've made the kids cry, we've made the boyfriend cry, we've made the girlfriend cry.
Yep.
We need to make the single dude who is watching this late at night
Lives in
cry.
a basement.
Yeah, lives in a
You know
basement.
what? While we're at it, let's sprinkle some dump truck asses amongst the moms.
We have to. Hey guys, there's not a single female ass in this movie.
In what movie?
No, I'm saying like this. They're like, guys, how far are we into this? We're in
Coco?
stage 3. There's no ass.
Where's
think
the
that's
ass?
why
There's
the
gotta be
good-
an ass,
I
you
think
know?
I think that's
There's
why
got to
the-
be a dump truck ass on
That's
a mom.
why-
Is it a mom? It has to be a mom.
That's
Where's
why
the-
The Good Dinosaur didn't do as well. There's no dump truck asses. in
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if there's no chubby cheeks.
That
it's
movie
not a
though
Pixar
is
movie.
horrible. The
it. Really?
movie
You
is so
think
bad. I
I
hated
like
it.
that it's kind of like a Western but with dinosaurs. Other than that, I forget most of the movie. And I've seen it. I forgot it.
It's
I'm
just
good at
bad.
remembering movies too, and I just forgot all about that movie. Don't you bring up that thing about 51st Dates?
It was a
I
terrible
saw
movie.
it in your eyes.
What?
That's the. Don't you bring up that thing about 51st Dates?
I don't even know what you're talking
When
about.
we were talking about the scene where he starts, or where she starts remembering him, and she's like painted him and stuff, and all these. She's like, every
Oh
day
yeah,
every
you
day
still
I
owe me
think-
$40. Creighton owes me $40 because he lost a bet. He lost a bet because he thought. What was the original bet anymore?
Me and Kyle were both like.
You both thought that
You
that wasn't even
said-
in the same
we were
movie.
talking about 51st Dates, and you said the thing about her painting him every day.
Oh, I said it's crazy that Adam Sandler's head looks like an egg.
yes,
and then-
something like that.
And then they both said, it doesn't
We
look like an egg. I was like, are you kidding? That's like the joke of his career is his head being shaped like an egg. They do it in they make a joke about it in 50 First Dates. And they're like, no, they don't. And here's where Creighton's brain is so funny. Creighton only went down this like path of like righteousness in fighting me because
I wanted to fight you.
Kayla said it was true as well. And he was like, there's no way I could be wrong if someone else thinks what I'm thinking.
And then like the more you started,
So
to-
I said, I bet you $40 I'm right. And he was like, okay. Like, he didn't even think about it. And I was like, okay. And I went on my phone. And then I started, this was the best. Dude, when I tell you this was one of the most satisfying breakdowns of a situation,
Yeah.
I said, they go to the place. He says, do you know who I am? And she says, no. And then he's like, really? And then she grabs him and says, I want to show you something. I said that. Like, as I'm looking up, I'm like, and then this happens, and then he goes like, I think he might be right. he goes like, oh, I remember that.
Sudden realization.
Yeah.
The realization started setting
that's
in.
when I realized
It
I
was
had made a mistake.
hilarious. It was so funny,
admit
and he
it.
still. That was like. It's March.
It's before
That was-
COVID, wasn't it?
No, it was
That's
way
after
after COVID. Yeah, it's after I met Kayla. I met her 4th of July. So it's been between 6 and 8 months. And he has not paid me the $40.
I
He bought a
did pay
car.
You just don't remember.
He bought a car and didn't pay me $40.
I did pay you. You just don't remember.
You haven't paid
Are
me.
you sure?
Yeah, I bought.
Check your notes. Check my notes. My notes say that I paid you.
They could say that. We don't know for
It's
sure.
in the ledger somewhere.
Dude, people.
Yeah,
like,
you saying "look at my notes" means nothing. That's like saying, "What? You don't know Sanskrit?" Like what?
people
Cat said, "Look,
years-
everyone."
You write in a different language, you fool.
Yeah, people
like
years from now are gonna like dig up like Creighton's notebooks and like
Build
what
a
this
language
means,
off of
you
it.
know what?
It's gonna be wrong.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the new Dothraki.
The problem is that like your E's are different throughout the whole page. Like
Yeah,
no,
they are.
he doesn't write anything the same. You couldn't make a language out of that and it be what it's supposed to be.
I would be reading. I was like, man, why did you guys jumble up my letters?
Oh my goodness, I'm
That's
down. Jacob's a
30,
big
not
cutie.
second E.
So is that a yes? Absolutely. Look, everyone. Wow, y'all don't care. We are getting married. No fucking comment.
Hey, I was gonna say something. I was waiting for the
Charlie was caught
opportunity.
up in being right. I was
Yes.
caught up in being
Wrong.
depressingly wrong.
And I.
And
you
Matt
know,
was just caught up in the story.
Yeah, and also.
I could
Creighton's
probably read his handwriting. To be honest, 2% listen. I
There's
think
no
you are a
fucking
smart
way.
person. From the few times I've spoken with you, you seem like a very smart person. No one can read his handwriting.
Look.
His handwriting is absurd. Like you'll be able to make out some words. Like every once in a while, the beginning of a word will be obvious, and you'll be able to fill in the rest just based off of context clues.
I maintain that I can read my handwriting, and that's all that matters to me.
Give me that paper again.
If you ask Creighton, like, hey, can you write this down for me? He'd write it down, hand it to you, and then just like that Lord of the Rings meme, you'll be like, all right, keep your secrets. 'Cause you're not gonna
Exactly.
make a lick of sense. But no, congratulations on your marriage. I hope
Yes,
we're invited.
happy-
Can I
yeah,
be the
I
best
wanna go.
man or bridesmaid?
Best mayor.
As I fit both of those.
Getting beat. Like I know this is getting beat because Matt said it was. This is absurd.
That's only one page of notes. You want to see the others?
Charlie's easy to tell because like it's like
write it with
LL. It's like
vigor.
LI. You write it big. The C's huge.
Oh, I write it with vigor.
Wednesday, March episode are all easy. What the fuck does this say? My, and then writing.
I can't wait to
My
do the-
writing.
I can't wait to do the
This
how
is
it's
from
made.
today. So Ilbo,
Yes. That'll
Ilbo's
be
on
great.
here. So the Ilbo and Charles thing. Ambiguous Matt. My writing.
Yeah, because we talked about my writing.
We did.
The notes are featured in the
Oh,
notes.
literally this. Oh, okay. This specifically.
It's a self-aware document.
Yes.
It's a living
It's the
thing.
fourth. It's the third wall breaking because it's a two-dimensional thing.
Yeah.
Creighton sent me a picture. I got to flex. I worked with kindergartners in high school. I'm sure I could read. You can be the flower girl.
Hell yeah.
Can I be in the wedding? I want to hand
Charlie,
you
no one
off.
cares about your illiteracy. Kat and I want to flex.
I want to hand you off to Jacob.
Send
Nice.
pictures of like old
Oh,
notes.
actually, I want to get ordained and then marry you guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, online.
Can I
marriage.
We
also
should do it
DJ
together and read sentence by sentence.
Yes.
Dude.
Can we hold hands? I'll do
You and me,
You
I'll
have
do
to.
it. I'll hold your hand. We should. Our feet should be on top of each other, and we should be holding hands.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get sweaty.
We should stand.
Don't get a nosebleed.
We should stand parallel them while you know how you're like they're sitting there holding each other's hands during the like. We should do the same thing.
I can be on her right arm and her dad can be on the left.
We
and then I
like
marry
you know
guys.
how like you have to like stand like looking right like at your like the
Yeah.
the bride. We should do the same thing with our arms crossed through theirs like 1 2 3 4 looking at each other.
And then like we could be like a huddle up. Like all right, I'll be like, hey.
I wanna-
what's the-
I wanna
what's the-
hold-
What's the plan here?
I want to
Right
hold
plan.
hands with Jacob. No offense to Kat. It's just I've known Jacob for like 5 years, and I think I need to be there for that
My
moment.
dad is a scary dude. What's
And
your
he's
dad
like
look
6'4", solid, strong boy.
like? Ooh, let's arm wrestle.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one where it's at.
And I'm not talking about your dad, Cat. I'm talking about me and you.
If you walk Kat down the aisle, I want to walk Jacob down the aisle.
All right, that's fine. But
'Cause
we're
I
still
love-
marrying them, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
that's fine.
What kind of question? What did you say? Okay, bet. There you go.
I've always wanted to marry.
Consider it a ceremony.
We could do like a Zoom like after party where we do like the Cupid shuffle and like
people. On Zoom.
one hop this time, you know?
Oh my god.
This is gonna be in person, Matt.
Yeah.
She literally just said we could stream it.
Oh,
Oh,
you mean
yeah.
okay? I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you mean on the stream? Have it? It wouldn't be Zoom. It would just be here.
Well,
We'd
yeah,
record
but
it all
like,
there.
I want to be able to see all the people Cupid shuffling along at home.
I get that.
You know?
Are you ready to wrap?
Yeah, we do need to wrap
Yes.
actually.
Okay, what we rapping? Okay, that was a bad joke.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
that boom boom. Chicka.
Yeah, you did it so like it sounded really good.
Like that was the end of the
we
show.
can get married. We're Creighton peas.
Okay.
Don't be silly, wrap your will.
Rabbit. Wrap it before you tap it. I thought that was like an oil joke. We can get married with Creighton peas in the oil. I was like, what?
Boiled in oil.
Boiled in oil.
Married in oil.
Guys, we love you. We will see you tomorrow for the last episode of the week.
Last
And until
episode of the
then,
week.
Plan weddings, plan trips
Marry
to
each
Charleston, keep
Lick
flexing
lick
your
your
ego,
fingers, lick your other friends'
crack
fingers,
jokes,
eat
eat pussy.
Get a toe in your ass.
No, maybe don't do that.
Don't do the
But-
toe in the ass.
Yeah, think
But-
about it. You know, it's a thing.
See you
people
tomorrow.
think
Good
about.
night. Smell ya. We love you guys. And
night.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.